yourselves. I'm gonna start with the ladies first. On my right.
Hello, I'm Mimi. I'm the owner of Tip Top Mixology. I am from Montgomery, Alabama. And we are sipping on our Douce Peach Lemonade.
What's up, Guan? What's up, Guan? This is Tosh. You can just simply refer to me as Tosh. I hail from Queens, New York, by way of Jamaica. Just talk to me and get to know me. That's gonna be the best friend.
Okay, y'all already know who I am, the blue haired devil. Matrix in the motherfucking building. I'm gonna talk my shit, I'm gonna pop my shit, and I'm gonna rock my shit. And it's gonna roll just like that. Okay? Don't nobody do the than me. So, now we got the fellas in the building. Ladies. We got fellas in the building. Okay? We gonna start with my guy behind me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's going on, y'all? My name Ace. Griffin born, Southside raised. Family of four, whole married man out here. How y'all doing?
Let's go, married man. Talk your married energy. Yes. Okay. Next we got.
Well, I go by Spree. What can I say? I'm here to talk a good game of Matrix, and I'm a visionary, you know what I mean? So hopefully I can see my vision through what I say.
What's going on, man? My name is Pedro, aka Number 9. Yeah, the owner of I Got Faith, creator of I Got Faith. So, Southside, man, look, I'm just here to rock, get cool, and, weird.
Okay, so since I have all these people here with me, I figured let's talk about one of the most popular and most talked about topics, and that is we're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about relationships, we're gonna talk about sex, we're gonna talk about marriage, we're gonna talk about side pieces, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about open relationships, we're gonna go down a few rabbit holes, okay? So I hope y'all are locked in. I hope y'all ready to go, seat up. So we can do the damn thing. I am going to Ace already told us that his point of view is he is definitely rocking with and supporting for the married fellas, okay?
Yeah.
He's definitely rocking for married fellows. As far as on the panel goes, the women. Okay, we got a lot of rich auntie energy. Okay. We got a lot of rich auntie energy going on tonight. All right, so we have some definitely talented women, some intelligent black women. I'm definitely a very, 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 very big supporter of my females out there that's doing a motherfucking thing. Nene is here, like she said. She got Tip Top Mixology. We got Tosh here. Very intelligent female. So tonight's conversation should be very interesting. My first question that I would like to ask. It's gonna be for the ladies. My first question gonna be for the ladies.
I ain't scared.
Does a man have to make a certain amount of money for you to date him? Does he have to be in a certain tax bracket for you to date him? Is that a requirement?
So it never was, but at this big age, I'm 25. That's my story.
Is she sticking to it?
I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
But when I have time to wait, so I can't really, if I know my needs, I have to be forthright about that. Like, You know, normally, like, I wouldn't really approach dating in such a superficial manner, but I know what I need, I know what I want, so, like, the answer is yes. Yeah,
It's what they make that matters.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are not wrong. You're not wrong with that.
I'm not, it's a survival mechanism because the reality is, irregardless of how I feel about capitalism, how much I don't agree with the system, that's the system I live in. And if I'm gonna survive, I have to know how to survive this mechanism. So it is what it is.
Okay. Okay. I mean, that's valid. That's definitely valid. Meaning, how you feel about that?
Well, I do feel it's good. It's always nice to date a man that is within within my bracket or higher. I prefer to date someone that's equal or higher because I feel like the energy should be reciprocated. The lifestyle I live, I feel like I shouldn't have to downgrade myself because my spouse, my man, he's not up to the amount of money that I'm making. So at this point, it's kind of like, okay, so do I stop living how I'm living because he can't afford to live that way? Or do I just go ahead and find somebody that can match my fresh? Or am I in the boat where I'm the breadwinner and are you okay with that? You know, so I'm not okay with.
Ooh, she said a lot.
You get what I mean?
You
So
said a lot.
depends.
You said a
Some
lot.
women are okay with taking care and being a breadwinner, being a woman that brings home the bacon. And for some households, some relationships that work. Me, I'm old school at this age. I'm old school. While I do prefer to pay I've been paying my own bills, taking care of everything. But when you talk about marriage and being with someone in that fashion, a man is a provider, a protector in that aspect. So not necessarily saying I'm gonna leave him, but wow, I want us to be able to maintain our lifestyle and my man to be able to.
Before I go to the fellas, because I feel like they get you. I feel a force field.
It's like a buzz. Like,
I feel a force field. Okay. So, thing is, are you okay with a man that is financially stable enough to pay the rent and pay the bills, but maybe he can't pay for the trip, maybe he can't pay for the purse, maybe he can't pay for it, but let's say you are the breadwinner, but he makes enough to take care of the household, and maybe that's all he makes.
Right.
Are you okay with that?
I feel like when it comes to, okay, she makes so much more money than me, I can't still be a man. I can't still hold down my bills. I can't still have her desires and her wants. So just because I make more money doesn't necessarily mean he still can't make sure he. So, and then if I say I want to go on vacation, a real man ain't gonna say I can't. He gonna say, okay, baby, well, if I don't have the money to pay for it right now, when you want to go? Okay, do I need to save up a couple of checks? Do I need to pull out some money from here? What do I need to do to make sure to get you this purse, to take you on this vacation, to do this for you? So I feel like a real man, the answer will never really be no. If you really, wants, if you just give me, I just want a purse, I just want a hat, I just want a wig, that's different. But if that's something like a birthday coming up, you really want this, and he really cares about you, he's gonna make it happen. It's not gonna be I can't. He's gonna save this check. He gonna figure it out. Even if he gonna make it pop. He gonna make it work. After pay Klarna, he gonna figure it out. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. So, fellas, and please don't die. Everybody, look, everybody don't dive in at one time.
Hey, I answer.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
I was just want to say whatever.
I love it.
No, I was just gonna say that's a perfect segue into like where my mind went to because it's not to black or white. It's not like a yes or no thing. It's more so why. But I'm not concerned with the fact that your question was can you hold it down, but he can't afford to pay for the trip, right? My concern is not about he can't afford to pay for the trip because I'm thinking like that's not necessarily a deal breaker. What's going to be the deal breaker is why. Is it a habit? Is it a pattern? Is it a lack of something? whatever's going on with that. You understand? If you have no, we'll get there. I'm not gonna go.
Because yes, what she said, and I feel as if you don't have to. It's not even all about I make more money than him. A man is gonna if he's making money, no matter if he's making $20,000 or $120,000 a year, he can still take you out to eat. He can still want.
But that's why I said that. That's why I was like, okay,
He
so
might have to take
he
it.
might.
Can't take it to
Let's
the
say he does. Let's say he does all those things, but he can't necessarily afford the trip, or he might not be able to. But with what he does make, he makes sure the house is paid for. He makes sure the bills are paid for, and he makes sure you don't have no worries. Is that a problem?
It's a problem if he's complacent.
Right. You know I want to go to Mexico. You know I want to go to Mexico. So.
Oye, Pedro, ¿qué es lo que?
Now we getting into wants versus needs.
Okay.
Go deeper than that. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, fellas. Good. Okay. I mean, who wanna go first?
I go first.
Go ahead.
First of all, I'm a man like this. I'm gonna pay my own bills for sure. Everything in the house will be taken care of. Now, if I'm working and elevating and we have a process to where we're moving up, say we're not both in our set areas of life. If we moving up and you understand, I would want to go on this trip, but you really don't have to go to work because everything taken care of at home. What is you gonna do extra to make sure that we can have that extra fun on that trip? That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Do I have a partner? Or do I have another child? You feel me? Because now, say you working for two people, but she's not gonna leave. And now, not only do she leave you, if y'all married, she gonna take half of everything. But what was she investing into that relationship to deserve everything if I was giving everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, is it gonna be partners or do you want somebody to take care of you?
Girl, like I said, this conversation gonna get deep.
Okay.
This is a lot going on.
Can we go?
Okay.
Alright,
So we don't hear from the married man on the pen. Okay.
Alright.
He ready for the married brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I just want to say I appreciate y'all pointing out the fact that y'all will work for a trying man. You're not complacent and you're not comfortable with being low, like even if you're at your low point. Through talking to people, especially people who know me, I've had ups and downs, but everything I always take care of. My question to y'all would be, how long would you survive low? Like, if I'm down, how long until you fed up? Because marriage is no, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I might be up 100%. You might be at 30. 3 months from now, I might be at 30, and you can't be. I feel like you have to do this because you're just a man. Well, I'm gonna take care of it. But you gotta see the vision too. You feel me? We not allowed to give up. This is forever. We made this pact for God, so it's like, what are we doing? And in a day, it makes it hard through what Bro's talking about. Like, when you get to that point, it's just like, are you gonna be an asset or liability for you? It can't just be about fun. I'm trying to take care of business. You feel me? I got a couple racks in my account. You want to go out on a trip? I'm trying to make sure we have another car because we got a baby on it. It gotta be just more than just my wallet and your body. It gotta be something deeper. So I want to ask y'all, if you riding with your man, how long does he have to get on his feet? To the point where just the stable part, like he can't even take care of the house right now. How long do you ride with?
So that's a very good
If
question.
he's trying. If he's trying.
If he's trying, that's a very good question. I rode to the fucking wheels have almost fell off. It really. I'm gonna tell you, good rule of thumb: if a man will give his legs, you can't lose with that man. You really can't lose with a man that will give his legs. He is in the relationship. You have to pick a man that is invested in you also. Okay, and I've been the dummy, and I've been young, and I've invested plenty time, energy, blood, sweat, tears, and motherfuckers who I know for a fact wouldn't have gave me a third of it. So it depends on the man. It doesn't necessarily come with a dollar amount, because with the way things are set up these days, I promise to God, if a man would take what little he has and pay the rent and the bills, so I don't have to worry, I'm lit. He don't ask you for nothing, and he know you go to work, and he know you get a check, but he still not gonna ask you for nothing. But it becomes where he said, are you an asset, are you a liability? So if he's not asking me for anything, what am I doing? The type of female I am, I'm like, okay, let's run his business, let's run his money up. I can multiply this, I can do this, I can do that. So if he's got this base covered, let me cover this and let me run the bag up. Because maybe he don't know how to run the bag up, but I do. I'm skilled enough. So don't necessarily miss your blessings based on financial ability, because you might have a gift horse that will give you everything, but financially you might not be able to make it. So for me, I might pay for the trip, because I'm like, hey, he done paid the rent all year. What's me paying for a trip? So I appreciate this. Look, the roof, that's my stability. That is my stability. If he's paying for the roof and the bills and he don't ask you for shit and he know you get up and go to work every day, that's your stability. People have to learn that when you find a man that cares about your well-being, you can't put a dollar amount on it. You really can't. So if he's a mechanic and that's all he know how to do, that's all he know how to do. He gonna get out there whether it rain, hail, sleet, snow. He gonna pay the rent. He not gonna ask you even if he come up short. Even if he come up short, he not ask you. But you got your own bread, and he'll never ask you.
That's the thing though, like, because the way I would answer that question is, it would be, how much time would I be able to tolerate a load would be respected to what that load is. Does he have cancer? I'm
No, I'm
leaving the
talking
air
about-
open for a reason, because it's like,
Nah, just
that's what I'm saying, it's like my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying,
But-
I was sick, am I supposed to, you understand what I'm saying?
For real, a real man is not gonna stay down for very long.
No, he's not financially, but what I'm saying is like, your health it impacts your ability to provide. And in capitalism, unfortunately.
So if your man get cancer, you gonna leave him?
I don't know, that's all.
I'm trying to recap.
No. I'm gonna say it again then. For the niggas in the back. See what I did there? So, how long would you be able to tolerate a load? And I said the spectrum load is. Because if it was cancer, then like, how am I gonna put a dig on it? You understand what I'm saying? How am I gonna put a time frame on it? For me, what?
Go ahead.
I just, because it really honestly, like, that is a very good question, and it circles back around to that first question, because your first question of, like, does he have to make a certain amount? Because I hate that, like, my answer is yes, I wish. It's just survival, right? So, like, the reason my mind goes back there, I'm feeling a fucking boy, goddamn Lucy. Why are you doing this to me?
You right though, because I don't mean to interrupt, but you right though, because the way you're wired for survival. So what it is a man is wired to provide and protect. So as soon as his ability to provide has started to weaken and lessen, then your natural wiring is already tuned into that. So it's like what you said about what y'all talking about, how long can y'all ride the load? A woman is riding her feelings every day. So you have to wake up if you're in a relationship with a woman, you have to knock her every day. If you don't turn her on every day, best believe she is riding a wave mill.
Perfect.
And when that vibration starts to die down, how long can she ride the load?
Perfect.
If you read, okay, go ahead.
Because that could
What
no, you brought me back on my track because the thing is,
Let's go.
I was raised by my grandparents,
Okay.
and so I say that to say I was raised very traditionally, very old school. But I used to hate how my grandmother and my grandmothers, my aunts, my great aunts, my mother, I used to hate how they would sit up and make everything about you don't deal with no one that can't do nothing for you. Like, that used to make me sick to my stomach. I was a child. So I don't know how credible, my instincts were then, right? But it used to irritate me because I was young and whimsical and positive, if you will. Like I was blissful, so I was like, no, you get married for love. Like, why would we do that? Like, it's not about money. Oh my God. But like that carried on with me throughout my adolescence, throughout my pre-adolescence, my adolescence, my early adulthood. Me personally, and this is just something I can't control, even at 25. Even now, it's not in my control. Like, I seriously don't have it for somebody who does not appeal to me emotionally. And I know that that's like not the world that we live in, but the thing that I prioritize is am I being intrigued? Am I being like awakened? Do I feel alive with this person? Do I feel safe? Do I feel I still
Those are
date
things
with
you
my
can't
emotions.
you can't put a price on.
Exactly. I still date with my emotions, but and we'll get to that. I'm not gonna be long-winded because I know you're gonna ask another question that's gonna get to this. But I made the mistake. I've learned. I guess like there's really no right answers in life, but like I have suffered the bad side of like dating. I can't turn it off. Like that's just who I am. I don't care how much damn money you make. I don't care about your prestige in the community. I don't care how big you think your name is. None of that. I don't care about none of that. Like, if you don't appeal to me, and if you don't appeal to my mind, and you don't appeal to my art and the spirit, and if you're not giving, like, I'm not fucking with it. But it's like you can't have it all. So it'll come down
That's
to
why I
like,
asked the question I asked.
you might have to choose.
That's why I asked the
between-
question I asked.
It's a good question.
I've been there. I've been with a man who made legs work, who stopped working, and I've been there. And he's doing fine, and then all of a sudden he loses his job, loses his car, and I'm like, okay, no, what can I do to make you better this month? Because I mean, messed up if I just get it right, you've been talking.
Right.
So what can I do to make you better? So let me get your resume. What's your resume look like? Let me send it over to my homegirl, see if she can get you something going. Boom. Then he got a job making almost 3 times what he was making before. He went from working at Sam's Club to working at the post office. Now he's promoted up to the post office. He didn't want to go take the test. He didn't have a driver's license. He had never had a driver's license. We was in our early 20s.
Well, that type of time.
I made sure you go get your non-driver's ID. Go get this job. What is it that you need to be great? We're not just going to sit here and just let you I'm not going to sit here and let you. You want to be with me? Get up. Let's go do this. What can I do? I'm working. I'm making money. What's $30, $40? Because when you start making money, you're going to remember
But
this.
see, that's all
So-
a mistake. That right there, that's all a mistake because those are basics like understand having to help somebody make $400 an hour. That's brainwork. But if I gotta help you obtain a goddamn license,
Well, we're 21, 22.
okay, all
Some
right.
men don't know. We're young.
But
I'm worried. I'm worried at 20. So let me help him. He like,
Okay.
No.
let me help you
That's
out.
unacceptable.
Listen. So listen.
But why not
lady?
That's what.
Lady.
You feel me?
We gotta let the fellas chime in.
Okay.
We gotta let the fellas chime
That's
in.
what I was talking about though. It don't just have to be financial load. That could have been a mental load. He could have been in the dark. He could have been going through some type of depression. The fact that he got this beautiful woman going off of me and now I can't provide. Some people don't recover and stuff like that. So the fact that you was his life, you helped him get out of that, that's what I'm talking about. You put him on the ground, you built him, whether he or not, you need to appreciate that. And that type of stuff you know next time to look for.
Right,
But that's not the time. My lowest can't be when you give up.
right.
that's what I be trying to get at. It's quick. This operation now with dating is terrible. Why do you believe that if I tell you you're beautiful in the morning, excuse me, if I tell you you're beautiful in the morning, how do you believe it? If you got 300 people on your phone telling you the same thing, why do you get another chance?
I got something for that.
You give up so
I
quick.
got something for that.
It be like as soon as we get on our low or whatever attracted you to us leaves for a minute, even if it's just a phase, people just out the window.
Right, he had a car. I ain't know he had to drive the license. He had a
Oh,
car like that.
yeah, repeat that.
I ain't know that.
So he was trying
He was trying.
He was
The
trying.
thing with what you said, and I can't speak for every due to being in certain situations in my life, I have been a very sought after female. And for years. But I could give 2 fucks about everybody that's in my inbox.
Okay.
I want the attention of the person that I'm pouring my energy into. I don't care about that other shit. That other shit don't mean a goddamn thing to me. But if this person stop paying me some attention, or if this person, if there's a rift with this person, my whole world changed. My whole world changed. So it's like, to me, you know how they say like, nobody cares about these million likes and these million this. Don't nobody give a damn about, well, look, don't let me say don't nobody. Me. I don't give a damn about that shit. Because all they see is a bunch of pictures, and they see a persona, and they see this, that, and the third. But the person that's laying next to me, getting up and doing his grind with me every day, I care about your opinion. I don't give a fuck about nobody in my comments, my likes, my this, my that. I ain't no ugly person. I ain't fucked up about none of that shit. However, how you view me is very important.
Absolutely.
Because you are the chosen one. I've chosen to go on this journey with you.
Correct.
So I'm pouring into you, and I want you to pour into me. Right?
But it's a difference when it comes down to that social media now. Are you doing business, like you said, you doing business on your social media? Are
And
you
that's
obtaining all this? Are you obtaining all of this attention and all of these people in your inbox just as being a regular person posting wild ass pictures on the internet? If that's what you're doing, not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm saying, is it for
Some people
business or is it
do
for
it
attention? It just depends on
To
which one
just
you do.
generate attention.
You have to know.
I can't speak for the people that do it
Right.
for attention.
You know,
I cannot vouch for these hoes.
I
don't know.
But we also gotta stay respectful to that perspective. We have to remember that that's still there when we talk
Nah,
about
I be with everybody know who Matrix is cool.
No,
When you know who Fruit is, when you know who Michelle is, when you know who Arvisha is, that's when I'm impressed. Impress them. Like, I just be that guy. Like, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. I don't care about battle rap. I don't care about when I was dancing. I don't care about none of that shit. How are you reciprocating Fruit energy? That's my nickname, and I was born with it. Like, how are you reciprocating that with me? You know what I'm saying? So, to me, like, that shit don't matter. I don't care. And let's just go back to what I said. It could be 3 million motherfuckers in my inbox. But the person that I'm exchanging energy with, I'm exchanging conversation with, nah, I want his energy. Damn all that other shit.
Right, and you know what, like this is gonna be some judgmental ass shit, so I'ma probably lose some of y'all. But like, to me, that's just normal female energy, right?
No, it's not.
No,
Definitely not.
hear me out. No, let me learn. Because the thing is, I feel like girls like us are normal. But you got a lot of silly bitches out there. Like, that's, like, they're the new norm. Like, that matters to, you understand? Like, that matters to them. And, like, yo, shade, but no, like, I don't mean no shade, but shade. Like, that, I can't vouch for these girls. Because I'm going to say this, right? I'm not trying to be funny, but, like, my figure started filling out by the time I was like 7 years old. You know, 7 year pre-adolescent child, you don't have any type of, you have no purview of sex, sexual attention, none of that type of energy. And when you have men and boys alike that give you a certain type of energy, it throws you the fuck off. So maybe for me, I'm just speaking for myself, maybe I had time to become acclimated with like what type of attention I like and don't like because I've been getting to it for too long.
And that's another part. That's another part of it.
And I can't, and I'm not saying it to shade them. I can't vouch for those type of girls because I've been getting attention for too long. Long enough for me to know, and so I'm gonna be honest with you, I was 2 years in, so it started at 7, and by the time I was 9 years old, I was like, yo, I don't really like niggas. Like, boys are so gross. Like, oh my God, like, I didn't want everyone's attention. I get it because I do understand the value of attention just as a woman, right? But the difference is, like, I want whose attention I want. I don't want everyone's fucking attention.
There you
But I
go.
feel like your mama raised you to believe, oh, Uncle, that's too tight, that's too short, that's not the
This is true, but
your
I was
mama
hard
should
headed.
already
That's true, but I was hard
By
headed as
the
fuck.
time you get out of the house, the shorts too tight. Don't take
Yeah.
that out. When you was sneaking out the house wearing shit you ain't know you had to just wearing because
Right.
you didn't know what to wear. So which means you on the internet doing stuff you know you ain't supposed to do, getting attention you know you wouldn't get on a regular day. If I
This
go
is
post a
true.
picture half naked in a bikini, I got 564 likes. If I go post in this outfit right here, I might get 250. All because, even though I'm not looking for the attention, I want
Yeah.
vacation, but that's the attention. Y'all, whoever like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So all we are being fed as far as the black. I ain't gonna say black and fit. This is again. I'm not gonna fed is habits showing that just no really self-respect. Like that's all we see. The majority. And I get what you were saying as far as you saying women like this to me is normal. But as far as the mass majority goes, it's not what we see on the internet. And it gets to that same argument, well, who messed up first, the man or the women? Why, when I come up to this guy, he automatically trying to pay me something as if he has to pay me for sex? And it's just like, well, why is I automatically gotta assume that you here for money? Because that's all we see is body and money. It's all we have. So some people try to beat you to it. And you get so emotionally damaged and mentally damaged to the point where you don't even know how you treat people. Now you got a woman in your face that's a queen for her. Don't even want your pocket. They ain't never asked you for a dime. She got her own stuff. She really want to get to know you intellectually, want to get to know your emotions. She want to see you vulnerable. We don't even know how to deal with that no more. At all.
That part.
I'm going to tell you right now, from the beginning of time, I feel like women have always been more forgiving than men, and that's just how it's going to be
That's a fact.
forever. And it's okay. But already as a man, we got to be tough. We got to handle this. We got to handle that. Cool. And I'm not complaining about it because I'm going to do what I got to do. But us being emotional, that's like the most vulnerable. It just feel like you just outside naked. It's so uncomfortable. And I'm anybody know me, I'm wearing my stuff on my sleeve. I'm very vocal. I'm in tune my emotions. I speak on all that. But even then, you get shut down so much. Like, why are you so emotional? Why you don't show? Why you? It always go back and forth, and I gotta pick and choose, and then you get to the point where you give up. It's just like, all right, well, if you just want me from my pockets, I'm gonna approach you with money, cause like everybody else, or until I found, babe, But until then, like I got
Salute
tired.
to her. Salute to her. Talk your
I got
shit.
tired. It's just like,
Salute to
when
her.
you like, you only
Okay.
approach me with money. I'm like, okay, but that's all y'all ask for. You only show your body. I don't care about none of that. I go out to my phone and see that. That don't impress me.
It's the
Like,
energy you put out too.
exactly.
Look, I got this, okay, then that's what you gonna attract. If I'm coming out doing all the short skirts, coochie out, then y'all gonna be with you. Let me go see if I can go to get that ass. It's gonna be the energy you put out.
But
Yeah.
on the other end of that, it be like, I'm gonna tell you what it be for me. They get caught up in the glitz. They get caught up in the plan. They get caught up in the picture. They get caught up in the body. And then when they sit and have a conversation with me, and then they can't keep that. And they be like, wait a minute. Or they get in a relationship with me and they be like, damn, I didn't know you did this. I didn't know you did that. I didn't know you knew how to do this.
That's
I didn't know.
because you used to get getting with niggas and you pushing their bed, man. You ain't never got nobody to push your bed.
Never. And I'm not saying it in a bad sense. I'm not saying that. I'm not being apologetic. It takes, and I realize that, you know what, I had an island man. I was in the gym probably about 10 years ago. And he walked over to me. I never said a word to this man. He walked over to me. He said, you know what? It's going to take a strong man to be with you. And I never understood what the fuck he was talking about, but I stored it. You feel me? So as life went on, I get what the hell he was talking about. And I've heard it from other people. I always hear the word intimidation. And that's the number one word I hear when it comes to me. So it's like, I need somebody who is going to mentally stimulate me. And a lot of dudes can't do that now.
Because they out here, like she said, trying to leave what they want. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but that's the thing. I'm the type of broad where I'm gonna make bread regardless. Nigga, I'm going to make bread regardless. What you need to figure out is how we gonna do this shit together. Look, cause I swear to God, if you get in this boat and run this shit up with me, the possibilities are endless.
Everything I'm hearing, like I said, you never push it. Nobody never pushed your wig back. Nobody never pushed your wig back. That's what I'm saying. You asking for you, like you said, get in this boat. But my thing is, a woman really want a man to already have his boat wrong.
His motion.
See, my thing is,
But
if
the
you
thing
ain't
about
sure.
I definitely heard somebody say this. A woman will help a man get to where he needs to be, but the chances of a man helping a woman to where she need to get to
Is 100% of the motherfucking time, because women are born with their values. So let's first talk about it right now. So women are born with their values. So when she's born, right? Somebody's gonna want to take care of her. Gonna want to look at her in distress. A man, he's born with nothing. Her son, he's born with nothing. You have no value unless you are the king's son. So my thing is, you have to earn your value. So my thing is, these women are in relationships with men who have not earned their value yet. So how are you going to have a relationship with a man? And you're sitting here, your whole sole purpose of being on earth is to be a helpmeet. That's why when you get with somebody, oh, I want to help him get to the money. I want to help him do this. But if he ain't already rowing his motherfucking boat, then how you going to get in there and help row a boat? You want me to join your boat? Shawty, a man can't fit in your boat. If you get in a woman's boat, it's never going to go to where a man wants to go. So a man needs to have his own way going. And then show you can come join this motherfucking cat.
what do you have going on as a man?
You got to have something going on though to be a man.
No.
You got to have something going on to be a man though.
No. Water.
Now, let's
Okay, no. Class. No.
Talk to me.
Happy fall.
Let go.
It's all, man.
Let go.
But that's the difference though. What type of dude are you? Because once I start kicking out everything that I'm capable of doing, niggas be feeling like, yo, I can't keep up with her. Oh no, I can't say.
So let's take it to the
same
front.
thing.
Let's take it to the front. Let's just take it on the approach. Alright?
I know women who get intimidated
He had
by
that
us
one.
all the time.
He had a cannon. He was waiting to come out.
I'm ready.
Just
Start that motherfucking shit.
pulled it out of the wrong
Start
moment.
that
Sir, while I can concede to the human nature of what you are referring to, this is true, but what she said was, I'm going to say it one more time for the niggas in the back. You heard it.
Okay.
So,
Talk to me.
with my good sis with the blue, my favorite color.
Let's go.
9 times out of 10, a woman is going to help a man get to where he needs to get to, but the chances are much slimmer when it's going to take a man to get a woman to where she needs to get to. She wasn't talking about human nature, so she's talking about, say, I want to lose 10 pounds before the summer. How much of his support am I going to get in that? It's niggas that do it, but I'm just saying, like, from my experience, like, it's hard to keep a nigga focused to get you on your trajectory. So that's what she was talking about, not just tagging in.
Exactly, not.
What on?
Well, who are you choosing to lead you? Because first of all, a man is a leader. So if a man is a leader, if a man is a leader, right? Why are y'all choosing little boys to lead y'all?
Okay, so in the same sense,
Why is little boys getting chose to lead when a man is the leader? Like you said, you want to lose 10 pounds by the summer, right? The man that's in front of you.
Yoga mat gonna be there by the morning, man. Yoga mat gonna be there by the morning. You hear me? I got what's the problem?
I know him in real life. All I'm saying is, when I seen him, his hair was slicked back, but it wasn't that slicked back. He feeling himself right now. So
Listen. Alright, so let's talk about approach. Let's talk about approach, right? Because it's crazy, right? I ain't got no fade. I'm just no haircut, man. I'm just mind my business. And I try to approach you.
you know,
You're gonna smack your teeth. And
I'm about to say
we
something.
gonna walk away.
I'm about to
Hey,
say
let me get out. Let me get out. Let me get out. Please,
real quick.
Yeah.
Take that down real quick.
But when I always hear women say over and over and over, why is it when my fucking hair's tied up, I got a bonnet on, crop top, some leggings on with some fuzzy ass slippers at the fucking gas station, I get all of this fucking.
No.
Let me finish. I'm gonna lose my thought.
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with that. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with that.
No, listen, no, wait.
I don't rock with everybody. Okay, all you females, y'all need to get y'all shit in line. Cause I could listen. Do I need to write y'all the Bible about how this shit go? Cause I can do that. But keep going.
Alright, cool.
But keep going.
And the answer I always give them is, it's so much fake shit out here. That's your base. I see you now. When I wake up in the morning and you looking like this is the lowest it can go. I'm talking about relationships. I ain't just talking about just dating. This is your lowest.
Bruh. Oh no, you talking to the right one.
y'all gonna have
Alright, cool.
Step into
This
my house.
is
Y'all
your
gonna have
lowest.
closed caption.
Step into
If
my
I
house.
see you like that and
He's
I'm
talking
like,
about
okay,
me. He's talking
she
about
can,
me.
if I can wake up next to this is okay. Okay, I'm gonna approach you on. I'm not just talking about motherfuckers just feeling for sex. Cause there's another avenue of it of, oh, you look easy or you look like you go for just money. I can just break you off.
Right.
But I'm talking about stability. I'm Mr. Stability, goddamn.
Right.
That's why I feel like that's your base, that's your lowest. But if a man comes to goddamn gas station and his motherfucking lowest, even if he on some gentleman shit, it's no conversation here.
Nobody.
That's not true.
Because
Okay.
no, it is. It's okay for it to be true because there's a difference between men and women.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I'm gonna be
it is.
completely honest.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
I want gray boots, give me paint on your shirt,
I love
sweat
it.
it.
No, that looks like a job. I'm not talking about that.
Breathe it, oil hands, dirty fingernail. Come here.
That's because we grown. I ain't gonna lie to you. My crush pulled up on this girl.
Anyway,
My crush pulled up on that nigga.
He's been
Yo, I feel like, yo, this nigga pulled up. And then like I was like, ooh, he's smelling boy.
that's how it be.
Okay, so
It's
Smell like he paid
rare.
bills.
It's just rare for a real man to have a low.
no.
I can't approach you at no low. A woman, I can go get a woman at her low and start her for real.
You gotta get my number.
I heard somebody, my man said you can be at a low and we still rock and even kick off. Cool. My man can't be at no damn low. I gotta have, like you said, I gotta have my shit together.
There's a hierarchy of needs. There's a hierarchy of needs. Maslow calls it a hierarchy of needs.
I'm not gonna say
If
that.
you ain't able to eat and sustain life, you definitely ain't thinking about sex. And the men that's out there running
You'd
like
be
that,
surprised.
I'm like, oh no, I know how we
Hey,
get.
don't use Maslow. That's the wrong hierarchy.
That's the wrong hierarchy. I just thought it was
The men that dress like they be broken. The men that got that big, they be broken.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. And you know, I know y'all, these the fine aunties. okay?
Give me Mr. Willie that fix calls.
These the fine aunties over here, okay? We got business auntie, we got thick auntie, okay? These are fine aunties. Let me just, this is super thick and thick, okay? Aunties, okay?
Yo, he been calling me out since before the camera went. It's alright. Long as you remember, my God. 25. Emphasis on the 2. 2 5. Don't carry the 1. Don't do none of that shit.
And that's why I asked the question that I asked, though. Like, as I have gotten older, you have to understand a man is his mentality. And it might not always be his money. And he might not always be able to do it with money, but he can do it with action. So that's why I said, if he can pay the rent and he can pay the bills, but he can't pay for the trip, is that somebody that you wouldn't talk to? Because it's a lot of dudes out there that will cater to your every fucking need. I'm talking about have the car washed, have the grass cut, have motherfucking gas in your motherfucking shit, but he might not make the numbers that you want him to make. He gonna massage your goddamn feet. He gonna all of that.
Yeah.
But he might not
You doing all that? I'm saving my money.
make the money. And there you go.
But how
There
did
you go.
they pay for the business so that we can take trips forever?
Right.
But
Yeah.
exactly.
The
Yeah.
problem is.
That part.
The problem is, it's like I'm between both of y'all, like what you're saying, because it's like, I've always dated with my friends, that's the only way I know to go, but the end of that, what's at the end of that road is I made that nigga great for his next bitch.
And not even.
You
I
think
made
it's great.
I made that nigga great for his next
Not
bitch.
even.
What's the difference in being with somebody that you're not gonna be better? You should be better than he should have been too.
Alright, so in
I'm
that,
older.
let's go
I'm
down
You told y'all should be better.
I'm older than the both of y'all.
You should never
Was he
be better.
building you while you was building him? Because if somebody's not giving you that, I mean, I know this is hindsight now, but was he building with you while you were building him?
I thought he was.
Okay. I'm with
And
you.
I've been in that situation too, and I'm lost.
Since
I'm
we
with
doing
you.
math, like my 18-year-old
Lost
mom.
big.
No, not like real shit. So,
I'm with
because when I say dating with my emotions, it's like the thing is like, because this is why I had to contend with what she said, right? Because she's giving me down and no disrespect. She's giving me down energy, like I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm white energy, right? Right out energy, that's what I'm gonna say. So, and that was me, right? And so that's why I say, like, we never know the answers, and like, who knows what's really right or wrong. I think it's just a matter of knowing what you need, knowing yourself, tap into yourself to know what you truly need. So, dating with my emotions led me to be with somebody like the person that I was with the longest, he would have done any fucking thing for me. That was all I need. Now, we are talking about someone who was, I'm gonna say, undereducated because he came from the Los Angeles County public school system where they don't care about where young males of color, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but my nigga literally he read on like a 5th grade, okay? We're talking about someone who didn't understand the first thing about credit. We're talking about someone who had legal issues, okay? All that ratchet shit, all that type of dusty ass shit going on, right? But like, I knew the thing is, like, he was on an emotional level, a spiritual level, like, he was just down, period. There was nothing but he wouldn't do for me. And that's why I was with the nigga for 9 years. But the reason I had a contention with what she was saying was because, what do I have to show for it? You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Which is why everything brings me back around to her first question, because like my natural instinct is not to pay attention to someone's financial situation per se, because I don't date like that. That's not what attracts me, because, you know, unfortunately, because of the broken home that I came from, I'm not ever going to allow myself to do anything besides be able to land on my own 10 toes. So I don't really care. I'm gonna enable myself, but at the same time, it was a mistake to date somebody who I couldn't fall back on. It was a mistake to be with somebody who I could not fall on my own.
And what she said though, you feel me? She said they were together for a minute and they, you know, she felt like to him and he didn't need to get back in her. Mine, I was more advanced in certain things than he was. So who am I to say, oh, why you ain't got that? How you don't know that? I might have been able to be in a place in life before he was to be able to. You ain't talking about that. Let me elevate you. Let me educate you. Let me help you get some insight. Let me help you put some knowledge on that. So then, when he was able to make more, he was able to make more money. He was able to help me with my books in school, my tuition. I was able to finish school, get my degree. Then we decided to part ways. So what do I have to show for it? What do we have to show for it? He made more money than he ever made with the high position that it is to get at the post office today with someone else. What do I have to show for it? I'm in a career of my dreams. I work from home and make 6 figures. And 5.
So how you go 9 years like that? 9 years, he what's up?
Oh, that's another question.
Let me know it.
No, I asked that question already. I asked the question already. I said how long.
It was respect to the situation, but
Situation.
I was young. I mean, honestly, like, I hope that answers your question, but I was young, like, and you know what? Come again?
So I
And
think you will
age or
reciprocate.
experience.
Very good question, because I believe that age is a number, but I would say no. Fuck experience, because I don't think you need to have experience to just have the sensibility to know when something is right or wrong. That's really what it was. It was just more so like, because, and this is trying to be funny, but when I came out, I realized that I was dealing with a good man. And we're talking about culture now. He really was a good nigga. In the sense that, like, you know, avoided a lot of the bullshit.
He just wasn't gonna grow
Yeah,
to where you wanted him to grow to.
No, he wasn't. Like, literally, like,
And that's what they
both
need
of
from
his
it.
parents.
Everybody can't go with you.
I'm not trying to be funny, but like literally, both of his parents gangbang. Like, that's where he came from. Like, literally, like, he didn't have his father in his life for like the first 9 years of his life. Then his dad went back to prison, didn't come back when he was 13. These niggas had no food in the fridge. And his dad was like, "I am you hungry? I'm gonna show you how to fucking eat." I knew his heart, and I knew he was hurt. But unfortunately, he was never going to be able to live up to my expectations. He was never going to be able to be the man that I needed him to be, because the best he knew was being a nigga. Period.
I think you reciprocate. I feel like if I would be like, okay, dude, which one you pick? You really gonna get your ID, you can take his test.
But-
Now if he would have been, oh, I'm dealing with it. That's training. I'm just training.
Yeah, but it took me. I don't know, but it took me multiple. I was pregnant, and this nigga looked me in my face, and we were arguing. And I think we were arguing about him gambling or some shit like that, shooting dice, some dumb shit. And I'm like, my nigga, you fucking out there, like, you throwing money on people like you don't have a fucking job at Old Charlie's. Like, chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And men don't like to be like, nigga, we got a child on the plane. And so I remember, like, we got real deep. I'll never forget this moment. Like, we got real deep in the argument, and he was like, "I don't still do you for the rest of my life." And I was like, fuck. He said that shit with his whole chest. The thing is, he wasn't trying to be funny. He literally meant that. Like, what he was telling me was, I will stick to what I know. And what he was
Right.
saying was like,
I
I have a survival instinct because he wasn't no bum ass nigga. In spite of everything I'm saying, he truly wasn't no like he didn't mean to be a bum ass nigga. You understand? But he truly didn't know no better, and that wasn't my issue. I was very understanding of that. I dealt with his family on an everyday basis. I saw where he came from. I was like, God. So I'm trying to build him up. I'm the one who went to the library. I got all these literacy, adult literacy books because like I'm not. He really read on a 4th grade level. That's why he had a problem with filling out job applications and shit like that. So I'm trying to get him right, and it's like it was uncomfortable for him. He kept pushing back. My issue was you are too uncomfortable growth cycle. Like you don't want to fucking grow up. You don't want to do better. Exactly.
And see, that's how you naturally wired to sow into whatever that you've been given. And see, if it hasn't already built the house, then you can't make it.
Right.
So you actually trying to go in like, okay, well, let's build a house, and you got a partner that don't want to fucking build. Like, he don't want to build that way. He want to go build crap. He want to be in their future. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't want to be husband, man, but he likes you, and you like the way he fuck you, and y'all go in, but nigga, you building with the wrong man, and that's just all it is. It's all about life is all about choices and decisions.
And you know
You know
what?
what I'm saying? So that's all it is.
Put yourself in that situation though.
I know we've all been young, and we've all been young.
No, I'm
I'm
saying.
young. We've all been there.
But the thing is, people will chase because that's a blessing. You don't get to chase real love. You understand? So, cause I to this day, to this day, I'm gonna stand on that. What he and I had was a real thing. That's why I stayed down with him for so long. Because I already know, like, spiritually, we were interconnected.
It was
right?
just limited.
Yeah, he was gonna do. That nigga would have went to the ends of the fucking earth. He was with me. He was with me when I was suicidal. He was with me when I was snorting coke. He was with me when I lost kids. He was with me through the ugliest fucking times of my life. So I was not willing to turn my back on this nigga. But you have to understand, all of that gets fucking confusing, right? When it's like you gotta start making a choice between, damn, all right, he means to have your best interest at heart, but like, what if he really just don't know what your best interest is? That's a conundrum. That's a hell of a fucking conundrum, because he was never really gonna be able to be the man I needed him to be. He didn't, exactly.
And it's gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound crazy. So, with me being the older of the women that's here, and I've been through that. I've tried. I've given niggas empires. I've given niggas lifestyle that they've never been accustomed to. I've always been a grinder. I've always been able to find a dollar. I've always lived a certain lifestyle. And if you're gonna be with me, this is the lifestyle we're gonna live. Okay. But I've also taken people with me that wasn't supposed to go.
Exactly.
And so I've gotten to a certain point in my shit to where I have to take accountability. You know what I say now? I chose wrong.
Right.
I raw. He wasn't shit. He was used to this.
You
His
still
mama
chose
was this.
Right.
You know what? I chose fucking wrong.
You still chose
I needed to be with somebody that was my caboose moves at 1,000 miles a minute. I need somebody that at least moves at 900 miles a minute. And if you can't do that for me, I can't be there.
I mean, that's 100 miles a minute because he gonna leave.
That's what I'm saying. A woman
He
ain't
a little bit faster.
A woman don't want to be dragging up the
He should be a
boots.
little, he should be
A woman
faster.
ain't dragging up the boots. She needs somebody
But it's
to
not a
conduct.
dollar. You can't put a dollar amount on how a nigga leaves. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about this. He does as a union. That's his household. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
I still make more money than him. He still need to leave.
Oh,
You said 1,000 miles per hour. She said 1,100.
Okay.
Yeah, I
The
was
fact of the
saying,
matter
he
is,
was
men
the
need to be the head.
Yeah.
And that's okay, but it piggybacks off of what you said. if I'm bringing everything to the table, what is this woman doing? Okay, so me personally, I'm definitely bringing the business. I'm definitely bringing but it doesn't go without question. We in 2023 and that shit is still questionable. Okay, I look at this like, oh, is you for real? Because I definitely would want my son. Bitch, you don't even got the right vocabulary to be with my son. Are you fucking crazy?
You breezy,
And my son is 20, my son's 23, like, you can't even sound words out properly to the point where I feel like you need to be with my kid. Are you crazy? But he knows the type of woman his mama is. So it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't have kids. But what I see in my sons, and my sons are 23, maybe 24, and 20, they choose women that are just like me. They choose women that are climbers. They choose women that are smart. They choose, and not because I force that on them, but they like, shit. When we looked at the pickings on this motherfucker, she ain't running like my mama. I don't want her. Like, if she can't grind, if she can't bring an idea to the table, if she can't, any nigga I've ever been with in my life, I make their life better. And my kids will tell you that. Listen, from the second I walked in the motherfucking door to the motherfucking moment I left out that bitch, you lived a better life than what the fuck you ever had. But that's me. That's what I brought to the table. So how do we sustain that? So me being older now, I need that. I need that part. I need you to meet me. I don't have no problem with if you don't got it all the way figured out. Do what? I know I got I can bring that shit to fruition. I'm a motherfucker.
But if you ain't got your life somewhat in fashion,
They
then
don't
you
entertain.
should be pursuing women. Oh.
But in the
Well,
same sense, you
right.
Amen.
In the words of trouble, in the words of Big Trouble, worry about pussy, you ain't even got no money.
That's why.
Nigga, get on. It's fire, fuck out of here, son.
I'm not gonna hold you. If I see you, I'm single right now. I see you in a store or wherever we at, and my pockets ain't right. I feel so uncomfortable. I'm not gonna speak. I'm not finna waste your time. I can tell how you walk. You ain't about that none of that shit. Like I'm not finna play with you. I'm not outside. I'm hustling. I'm worried about some kind of way to make money, bro. I don't understand how motherfuckers
These niggas
vibe, bro. And you
niggas
vibe, you go out,
disrespectful.
bro. You in the club, you hang outside the bathroom,
Right.
trying to grab hands and shit.
Exactly.
Or you motherfucking smoking every day.
Right.
No money in your bank account. How do that shit take you?
You aspiring rapper in your mother's basement.
That's an irresponsible point
I'm
that
not
y'all
coaching
trying
this
to bring to the table. However, there are still men out there that will still get up from the sun up, the sunrise, and maybe they just can't make it.
Would you
happen
want your daughter to fucking with him?
Hell yeah. You wanna know why?
I'm talking
You
about
wanna know
honesty.
why?
Honestly,
You
you
wanna
want your
know-
daughter fucking with his mom.
Fucking right.
With his
You wanna know
arms.
why?
Nigga, you
Because
talking
when
about.
he don't have nothing, if he don't have and he can still get up and attempt to go get it every day, he don't have nothing today, but he might have it in 6 months.
I wasn't talking about
Crazy
attempting.
as
Oh,
fuck.
no, no. We ain't
I wasn't talking about attempting.
We ain't talking about attempting.
We talking about attempting before. I'm not talking about attempting niggas.
Now we talking about attempting.
I'm talking about complacent niggas. Niggas that's down and okay with being down. I'm not talking about trying.
We talking about.
You can be down.
And he gets that out there and he tried every fucking day. Y'all, you ride with that man.
I give you.
I get what you're
What
saying.
about if you have? This is how old country is. What if you actually have like prize in the? I know, but I'm saying like, this how they we is in the metaverse. Check it. You have been born with a value, right? So say you have a daughter that you've been raising. fall in love with some bum scumhead, and you think if it was some man
I
around
can't wait to get
and
that.
had his daughter a virgin,
Wait to get back.
he would rather have his daughter fuck with just some nigga and they go through life bumping their head? Or you think he would rather have some man come along that's got it together
I ain't gonna lie.
and she come 18 and he motherfucking got her life together, bro? Like, what you saying is a woman is born to help the man, right? So instead of her putting her first energy into helping some scum bumhead, why don't you put her first energy into helping some man that's already got his process she's born for, to help his process of progress, how she becomes
He already got his
that is how she
process.
becomes
How does
the
it
full herself. That's why you get women in late in their age, they want a man to join up with. You haven't become the full version of yourself because the reason you were put here is to help one man.
Right,
One
but-
man.
You know, I never figured out that together.
I'm saying helping him could be anything, take him time a week. We talking about a man who's got a process who actually has to work 60, 70 hours a week and has got his grind, got his money together. Now he's got to the point where I can provide for myself and I can provide for whatever else I bring into my life. That's all a woman's supposed to do is come add to what you got. You're not supposed to actually get with her and actually help make this motherfucking bitch build bricks. She's not here to build bricks and build a foundation.
How?
She's here
She
to
got more
maintain
know-how.
the
If she has more, I mean, where
the
was
children, the household.
Okay,
This is
so
what a
you
woman
don't
is
have,
here for.
and I'm gonna say that from a standpoint of somebody that's got a child. Look
Wait a
at-
minute. Now what you say?
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna say
I'm
this
over there
from
talking
a
to him,
standpoint.
and I gotta come back. I gotta talk to him. I gotta come back to you. Know what?
Yeah, come on back. Come on back. Cause I guarantee you,
What's up?
listen
Why are you
here,
doing this
the
side?
person that is behind this camera,
Stop keeping
the person that's behind this
My
camera,
opinion.
a lot of niggas can't fuck with her. And I built that. A lot of men right now don't have the same vocabulary that my 15-year-old got.
That
Dead ass. No,
Yes.
she gonna tell you where to invest your money, what to invest it in, how you gonna make a profit. She
I
gonna
got
tell you
receipts.
what your gains is in the morning
I got
at 9 o'clock when the market closes.
No,
And
that
that's this right here,
No, that-
looking behind this camera.
I cannot
So-
make this shit up.
So, with that being said, you want me to tell her to get with somebody that is gonna keep her at this? Or can she get with somebody where she this nigga here and he broke? Or
They can do this to her.
Yes, my office.
Like, let's go,
No.
baby.
My wife took the
You feel me?
noise.
Like she can go through
No.
the rules quick. A nigga who already got his
I need
foundation
this.
together.
I need this
A
document.
nigga who already got his shit together.
No, what she just said was some real nigga shit.
Everything.
I swear to God, my 8-year-old nephew. I was just yo, he texted me the other day. He texted me the other day.
Relationships are an investment now.
No, that ass. My nephew texted me the other day. He just turned 8 this past February. And I'm like, yo, this is the shit that depressed me. I'm not even trying to be funny. Once again, I keep saying that shit. Nah, but I was like, baby, do you know that you spell better than half the adults that I know in my life? That part, like, let's start from the basics. Like, I have niggas, and that shit makes me feel so, like, I just be, when I lay my head on my pillow at night, I be like, yo, sis, what are you doing wrong? Like, is it really me or is it the universe? Like, I have,
That's how
I'm
you
saying.
That's too.
Yes,
I ain't gonna shortchange.
They like that nigga ignorant. Then they get to talking me
no, you are absolutely, you're absolutely correct.
You gotta talk to
And I gave it to
somebody.
him like that on purpose.
No, you're absolutely correct, but that's my thing.
That's my with that every day.
That
Destination anyway, because
I deal with that
all of
every
these
day.
niggas came from the pool of a
It's
bunch of
ghetto.
fucking nasty ass fucking shit. That's my point.
But you gotta change their perspective.
No, that's not my job.
That's where we fucked up.
That's
We
not
as
my
a
job.
community
See, you
so-
said that.
so far fetched, we don't even
That's
know.
not my
You
job.
see, like, girl, you too.
I don't fuck up.
I like to help.
for her, man.
I don't like to babysit and micromanage, but I like to help. I like to be able to look back and go,
White man,
damn,
you gonna bankrupt. They gonna be
Actually,
good.
that's my investment, that's my
No,
seed,
but
that's
the
mine.
thing is,
I like to look back and see
you're
that.
not doing too much. It's just the problem is you're it's like we be our standards are way too low.
I already know how it goes, though.
It's the level of what's out there to pull
I
from.
already know how it goes.
So when he said, get back at your question, I said. So, because
Peanut butter.
Hold on, babe. Shut up,
Right.
peanut butter. Okay.
To me now. You know what I'm saying?
it's that Dulce, it's not my fault. I mean, so, we needed it. So,
Come on with that. Now you know interrupted the floor. Doing that. Now, come on with that. Come on with it.
I like that dick in my man. I'm supposed to say caution.
shit.
I be like my man. You can do it, baby. Don't take too long. I'm gonna help you. You can do it. I got you, baby. Talk that shit. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, that's the patient today, baby. Shit. Hey, we out here, baby.
You wanna play that? You don't need to play that.
I speak like my man, baby. I speak like my man. Y'all saying. Yo. I mean, whatever you wanna have me. I love me.
And I ain't no
Oh,
wrong
that's
with it.
no, but
I love my man.
that's my, no, but that's my dilemma.
Relationships I don't do
No, that's
anything like that, where she's actually been added in. Like, that's why I'm single now. I need to be building myself into the most alpha version that I came here to be. The best version of myself. How can I want? That's why, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I know we all having little confessions on this motherfucker. Look, I done went 120 days, no release. I'm talking about I'm on retention.
Oh, that's jealous.
I'm on single retention.
Yeah.
My thing is, with that, my little ass relationship, I just want to be able to build on myself. I want to be able to have my own shit. That when I have another relationship, you can have a real dynamic with the woman instead of a fake dynamic with one of these pseudo modern woman dynamic 50-50 dynamics with her. I'm not gonna have that with no woman with mine. I want to be able to provide for myself and be able to add her to my shit. And not be able to let's go build. Like I said, a woman's not gonna build nothing, bro. Like you can have you one that will down and build with you. But how low is her low?
Nigga, what's up?
How low is her low?
motherfucking Delta, so what you talking about?
You ain't no builder. You a maintainer.
I'm not trying to be.
Call me when you ready to plug in the airways in this.
That's what I'm saying. Call you when you can put
When
that
you get the box of man in
electricity
this
on.
bitch, you call that come with the chicken.
No.
I built the house so people ain't gonna fucking
I bring it back. I bring it back to me. I got hours.
You better
I bring it back. I got that shit.
Okay, so.
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna answer this question. Just real quick, I'm not gonna say no. No, I'm not gonna say no because what you're saying, the two things can be true at the same time. Because what you're saying, Pedro, is absolutely true.
She
We're
said
not.
right. The only person ever said.
You totally can't do that.
Shout out to Tip Top.
Y'all watch out.
Right there with
Look, cause baby, listen, y'all play with it if y'all want to. I'm not.
Well, no, I just wanted to answer, no, because Pedro, you're right. You're right. No, like voices, and I feel like you're gonna ask something that's gonna let us tap into it later, so I'm not gonna be long with it once again. Cause I know you're gonna love this, Mr. Alpha Male. You can't leave women to their own devices. We don't choose right. We don't. It's a fact. We don't. Because what we don't desire, what we desire is not always what we need. And usually what we desire is exactly what we don't need. I know he's gonna love it.
I think it's going back to.
He is.
Yeah, it's going back.
He loves that. But
Don't start a war with me, motherfucker.
bond letting. No, but like, no, we really do. We do choose wrong, but I just want you to consider the pool of what we're choosing from. This is why shorty like me remains single, because I'm just crazy enough to stay single. Like, I'm not settling for shit. The way I was raised, again, I was raised by my grandparents, and they used to tell, this is what was told to me as a little youth. They used to say to me, a man is better than no man in life. You got me locked up. Because our elders literally raised us for their world and not our world. And that's not even their fault, because how were they to know what the world was gonna become? You know? The same way
Becoming as soon as
What
they
they
start
read.
fighting equal rights.
What they reading?
And I'm proud of did have equal rights.
I stayed true to the word.
That's what should have been. But if we go back to have equal,
that's a whole other
because
conversation.
each person can uplift the other person.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, like, you have to understand the pool, because again, I'm a
Especially
little
black
bit different from a lot of females, a lot of women, I don't like the word females, but a lot of women out there where I'll just, listen, I'll be out here sexually frustrated, skin doing all types of dumb shit. It's fine. I ain't gonna fuck these niggas, because I'm not about to choose from a bunch of trash. I'm not doing it. I'm not settling for shit. But I'm telling you, like, finding a good guy is like a diamond in the rough. It is, because like these niggas is bugging.
I've been
These
single
niggas
for a
is
minute. I've been
bugging.
single for a minute, but I have run into some good men.
Yeah, girl.
I don't feel like
They not letting it out.
just because you want to work out in a relationship or it doesn't become long term.
She on my side. She made it great. I'm sorry.
There are some good men out here now, just because you don't get in a relationship. If you're in a relationship with one reason or another, we just might not have that chemistry, we might not have that fire, we might not connect spiritually, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's a fucked individual, or I was a fucked up person him, or he cheated, or he did something I didn't like. It could be a number of different things, but I just believe that when you out here and you're dating and you're single, you're still dating. You still have to, you're still open, you're still vulnerable, you're still giving somebody a chance in your space.
My question is, if he was doing all of that, what made him a wrong guy?
Like I say, it could be something, he could be financially there, it could be sex could be on point, he could dress,
We gonna talk
he
about
could
the
dress
sex
nice,
part.
he could have the best career, he could be,
We
know
gonna
how to
talk about the sex part.
but he might just not, he might be superficial, he might be super into himself. He might not talk about you much, he might talk about himself. He might only do for you when it's convenient for him. He might forget your birthday, he might forget your anniversary. But it might be the smallest shit that makes a big deal to you. Like, oh no, nigga, you forgot my birthday.
Right.
Oh, you didn't show up for me for my graduation. Oh, you didn't help, you didn't. It could be something so small that it break for you. But he could check these boxes out, but just because he checked out, okay, he making money, okay, he look
He's
good.
not.
He still don't.
Let me
He ain't
tell
spiritually
you
human.
something.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So-
gonna be honest with
I
you.
get
A man that is emotionally and mentally connected with you will never forget your anniversary. He will never forget your
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's a
Even
good
if
man.
he don't have the money,
He just ain't
even
connected.
if he ain't got the money, even if that motherfucker picked the rose up out the grass, he will never
Even if that nigga ain't
Never.
rich,
forget your
That nigga gonna never
birthday.
forget your
He won't
birthday.
forget your anniversary. He won't forget the shit
You
that
beautiful,
matters.
beautiful.
And that's the shit that money can't buy. That's why I asked that question. Because my nigga will give me all my needs. All of them. Might not give me all my wants, but my needs, I ain't heard for a goddamn thing.
When we watch a movie, we see a nigga that make a lot of money and he come home and then he forgot her birthday. He forgot the anniversary. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to say, before I even speak.
No, I
Is it for better or for worse, or is it not?
If you're in a relationship, if you have to be moving towards the next goal, so
Yeah.
hopefully you should be investing into not forgetting my fucking birthday. Anniversary.
That's the reason
You should already know that shit. You should be prepared for marriage. You know my shit.
So when they,
I don't date anymore.
Go ahead.
Because dating is bullshit. Like, for what?
I feel like when it comes to your wants and needs, when you get on the we locked in before marriage, you think this is first marriage. If their wants aren't your needs, it's a problem. Like everything small to you is the biggest deal for me because I understand that's the shit that makes you uncomfortable. If I forget your fucking birthday, and I'm not even gonna say birthday, that's your fucking birthday, but if I forget a fucking day that you meant, hey, it's July 1st, I like to go on fucking walks. That's the most important day in the fucking world. Okay, because this is one thing, a man, period. I'll give you the fucking moon, stars, all this other shit. I'm not gonna give you my time if I'm not working with you. That's why I try to teach my little sister. That's why I try to teach all my friend girls. Time. Fuck what that nigga give you. Okay, if that nigga don't break his schedule or add you to his shit, you feel me? You are not priority in my life. Why in your mind are you tricked to think you are anything important? You're not.
Okay, preach.
It does not matter.
Let's go.
It doesn't matter. You don't matter. Because at the
That's
end
all
of the
I'm
day,
saying. He can check those boxes off, but he can be something as simple as he forgot to be there for me when I asked, and that might be like, oh fuck. I might be
you
like,
gotta know.
you're not
your
letting me
clientele. I got a
You
bad
don't know
memory
the
for
real
real
things,
things.
but that's what it be for a man too.
right?
Women
I got a bad memory and I hold it. But when it comes to like depending on me, that shit ain't never gonna crack, bro.
Baby, what's
I don't have no.
I'm really showed all that show.
Somehow.
He held the grass off my toes. Boy, stop playing with me. Cut that grass. Want some chicken?
Like, I'm gonna keep it a band.
Feed it to that strawberry.
My
Look,
girl right now.
you double dip that shit in the
Bring it
car.
hot sauce.
Hold on.
Bring it
You're
hot
frying
sauce.
it and you put it in the flour and you're frying it again. Ew. I'm about to be a
Niggas
man.
don't like soggy chicken.
Thank you. I'm
Sound
about to
good.
be a whole man. I'm
Doing
about to be a
Doing things
man.
without being asked.
Cause
I know
I
you uncomfortable.
She
Say
made
that.
the fuck
You
out
know,
these
you know,
things.
I ain't on peak.
You didn't even peep the segue.
You ain't even my woman.
Y'all didn't even peep the segue. I said,
Yeah,
y'all
y'all pulling back. Y'all
we ain't going back. They don't see that shit on fucking film. Talk about real men. He did something to make her comfortable. I heard you even fucking notice it. Right. He split the couch. He put and didn't even break a winner's spirit.
First of all,
Shit
I
like
said,
He needs to feel your thank you. Okay, that's another thing. Y'all be feeling appreciated when we do shit. That'd be another thing. When we do shit, y'all bring it up. Y'all make us goddamn feel appreciated. Men don't get motherfuckers. Hey, that shit special. Goddamn, I'm holding that up. You got me. I'm in your. I come in the house. You got attitude. Be my peace. My best friend too. I need to talk to a woman to get this shit off. I can't talk to no man on my motherfucking problems. They don't give a fuck. Nowadays, most men around you be fucking hating. They be waiting on your downfall, waiting for your weakness. I can't be vulnerable to men. I want to be
you're
vulnerable
not
to my
gonna
woman.
get my credit. I just got so spoken and everything.
I was gonna do it when I got done talking, Queen. God damn. God damn. But that's it. Like, I'm vulnerable to my woman. So you gotta goddamn be able to be soft sometimes too. That's another thing. I rock with independent, get your money shit. When I'm home and I'm goddamn, I have a bad day, you gotta bring that shit down too.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, rub my goddamn back. I don't give a fuck. What about no money? None of that shit. Niggas, I need my back rub.
Back rub.
God damn it.
That is my
Rub my
sister.
feet. I'm stretching the fuck out. I come home, I gotta deal with all insecurities, all your problems, all that shit. And I do it with pride, but goddamn, when is my turn? When I gotta be vulnerable. I need to be vulnerable so
You ain't
much.
got
When it's gonna be your turn.
You ain't got no
turn.
When you breathe once a month, nigga.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no turn, nigga.
We don't have no
You
turn.
ain't got no turn, nigga.
We don't have no turn.
You know what I'm talking about?
How's it going?
Shorty know what I'm talking about. That's why she left.
We don't have a turn.
She
You don't want us to
know what I'm talking about.
about our problems.
Hey, what the crib sitting like, sis? What the crib sitting like?
be as sweet as a honeycomb.
Your husband, fuck that nigga.
Wait a minute.
Your husband.
What?
That is way too much.
I feel like today's day and age when women hustling, y'all getting y'all bread, y'all beautiful and shit, but y'all are going through 10 times as much bullshit in this day and age with fucking men. So bro, y'all walls are so hard up. Y'all, it's hard finding women that just will go vulnerable. Like, you gotta show that type of energy, even if you're not 100% vulnerable until marriage. I get it, but you gotta show those type of aspects, that type of energy, or a motherfucker's not gonna feel comfortable leaning down and shit.
I would say this. Man,
I got a question for y'all.
So that's her nature.
Okay. No, y'all got Carisha and JT.
Get it together.
I got a job.
Maya Angelou quote and me out.
Women don't want to see that man, bro. Like honestly, deep down inside, you don't want to see your man vulnerable.
I honestly don't have a problem.
No, I feel you, but I'm saying, though, like looking at life, the woman does not want to see her man
If I
vulnerable.
I want to see him. I want to know what
She
he
don't want to see you.
I need to
She
know
don't want to see you
what you
vulnerable
don't
in front of
like.
other people.
I'm saying that's different.
I didn't know what you don't like.
You too?
Vulnerable.
Then that's
Vulnerable
okay.
as a woman says, a woman's vulnerability and a man.
Y'all be vulnerable and you be vulnerable.
But you don't want to see you don't want to see your Glock 9 vulnerable. You don't want to see that motherfucker jam up. You want to see that
You
motherfucker.
wanna know what?
Wham!
You wanna know what?
Man,
You know why I got a problem with that shit? Cause I shoot too. I got a problem with that. Cause if he shake shit like that, I never.
I was always
I'm dealing with the most feminine of femininity. I'm dealing with the flower. I'm not dealing with no rose with thorn. Every rose. No.
But that's
My rose gonna have it. Another nigga ain't picking my rose. But guess what? It's over here in this yard. It's over here in this yard. It's already got to take some. You ain't worse. But I got a yard with a gate on it and a ring on the door and a dog in the yard. I got a damn yard. You a innumerable thought out of my innumerable mind. I can grow another rose, baby. You know what I'm saying? But if this rose is in my yard with my dog, my fence, and my provision, then guess what? She ain't got no thorns. That's a flower, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
what
don't want
thorns.
I'm
He
here.
don't want
I'm
any
here.
more.
She needs to be on that
He don't want
side.
any
You know
more.
what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Yes, you do.
I get
The original part inside of you needs a man to be the provision, baby. Now, America says you don't need a man to be provision, but as soon as that dollar collapsed, and let's talk about it in a minute, we gonna see how valuable a real man is. It says in the book, I read it, in the book of Isaiah, it says a man will be more precious than the gold of Ophir. The gold of Ophir is more than 24 carats.
I value a
That's
man
what I'm talking
anyway.
about.
I value a man anyway.
So let's see what happens when it breaks down.
I think a man has a lot more to bring to the table than what.
Okay, well, that shit's already, it's a lot of jobs being cut out, and it won't be no hands. And I ain't just talking about a man, I'm talking about the generation following, I'm talking about the kids, I'm talking about this, that, and the third. So all of that, miss me with that. I really don't. I really don't.
Because just because you get a job, I mean, you provide for
Exactly,
shit.
right?
And I was like, I just had my first job for the longest, for 4 months right now. Today really is the longest I ever had a job besides being in the military. But I can provide. I got 5 kids and they don't miss for a motherfucking thing. And they do not live in the house with me.
And that's 5 kids, but I'm saying when you providing for yourself.
I'm providing for myself.
That's
providing-
number one is
providing
a man always provides for
I'm
himself.
for my mom if she need it. I'm
That's what I'm
providing for my
saying.
sister if she
Before
need
all
it.
that though, as a
And I'm
man,
not in the streets.
right, as a man you provide for yourself first. That's what a man is.
No, you don't.
But
Not
A
gonna
man
hold
is
you.
providing for himself
Not
first.
gonna
How
hold
can you be a man if you
You're a man without kids. When you
I'm
have
saying
kids,
exactly.
you gonna stop worrying about yourself because yourself is the sacrifice. I can even say that as a woman, dog. I can even say that as a woman. I can even say that as a woman. There are days where I might not eat, but I might fix a whole fucking meal for them to eat on for the next 2 days.
You had them kids out your body. As a man, it ain't in the same token. We can
How?
I'm saying, like, we not biologically said that. We not biologically. No, I'm saying he said what? He probably can't do it. You can see in the
As a
100
man, you
million
better
you.
eat before you let them kids eat.
Now I'm saying you gotta eat before them kids eat because you gotta be able to protect them kids. Who gonna be able to out there get it? It's like this
It's
one day.
raining, it's
But you
foggy.
eat tomorrow and
It's
that's
the
the
rain
thing.
concept for me, baby, for me.
If that man ain't got enough
do
energy
it.
because he don't make no money, them kids not gonna eat today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next. But if they eat today, they gonna eat tomorrow.
I ain't never had the energy, but guess what? This is what I'm talking about. I had to find it. I had to find it.
You can't.
I had to fucking find it.
That's
Which is
real.
why-
No, this right
Daddy's
here.
made.
Daddy's
Daddy's
This
made.
right
Which
here.
is why I'm not going to be with a man that I have to teach how to do man shit.
Exactly. You should be a man before. You should be a man.
But I got
You gotta already have this answer before you drop this door. A man
That's
himself
why I need my
before you
home
join
and
his team.
bacon and turn it
You
into
cannot
something.
build a team with a man. A man has to have a
feel
shit.
good enough to go out.
Okay, so,
Right.
He said, I said it in a nutshell.
so listen. Hey,
I got some. Just let me know when I
Tip
can
top.
I'm like, just I got something to say.
It's tip top mixology in this thing.
definitely that. It is definitely tip top all over the
Put
place.
that sex out there. Put that sex out there.
That bullshit,
Hey,
I just heard it.
As a married man, so you have made publicly known what your obligation is to your woman and your children. How do you feel about what he just said?
I don't agree with that part.
Thank you. The fuck?
It's been days after days. I don't eat. I'm snacking. Matter of fact, let's take it back. So now I'm gonna put baby inside of it.
No.
But with my kid, right? First baby, I had a daughter first, right? When I had my daughter, I had my job 3 months. I had savings and shit. Probably had like 7 bands, but 3 months roll, that shit started doing now, and she's probably about 5-6 months pregnant at this point. Ended up finding a gig to remodel Dollar Generals and shit. Across the country, over in Colorado, into Texas, and El Paso, shit like that. But it was like $1,100 or whatever. And to this day, I don't know none of the employers. They send you a fucking email, bro. They got 2 stores on that bitch. I'm in Georgia. That bitch say Texas 1 week, Colorado next week. Get there. They don't pay for no fucking travel, no motherfucking housing, no food, none of that shit. But I was at a point now where nigga I had 2 accounts, 3 credit cards, then equal up to $5. I felt embarrassed as a man. I couldn't even goddamn give my wife the opportunity to take pregnancy photos with the milk and shit. That shit was like a dub. You feel me? I had to go out down the road and get it. I didn't see no kids. Every 2 weeks you out, you come home for 4 days and you go back out. I was sending money home. I didn't do no bullshit, but at the end of the day, I made sure she didn't have to fucking work. I didn't give a fuck about anybody, anything. When I got back, anybody that was on that same bullshit, childish shit, high school shit, you got cut the fuck off. That same motherfucker. So I took 3 flights to get back to my Generalville and had to go out on a flight the next day. I was not fucking playing with my family. I don't give a fuck. I had water bottles and noodles in the goddamn my way. Like, that shit's over with. So when it comes to kids and family, I and my wife, I don't fuck me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn about anything. Like, to this day, I just and maybe that's how. You feel me?
No, it's
To a certain
not.
extent, because I do need to learn how to put myself in certain aspects. But when it comes to my family, everything motherfucker stop. I don't give a fuck if I don't eat. I'll eat chips while I
If
eat.
you chose the
Great,
right,
I don't
if you
care.
chose the right one, never lose.
Nah, and she rolling.
And you can't ever give your family the best version of yourself if you're not running at the best version
No,
of
see,
yourself.
this is.
But what's the best
And your
version?
family deserves the best version of you.
That's true.
My family
Yes, they do.
deserves it.
Oh.
In this
So-
society,
Oh my
in
God.
this society right
That
now,
don't mean
saying-
don't do it for your family, but definitely make sure I will be the best.
No, but
version,
see, this
because
is-
they
this is-
deserve
This,
That's why my family is fucked up now.
And what's the right woman?
Because
But
the
this is
same,
what I'm
because the
talking
same
about.
thing he just said,
Yeah.
I looked like there was no man there.
I'm
This is
saying.
it.
What's the right woman?
First of all, I'm single.
She done tap you on the shoulder and be like,
Heavy
Mom,
water. I'm moving.
you, I know I'm dirty today. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a difference.
I feel that it was just I had a decision where
It's a sacrifice.
I had a decision to make. It was
that,
like,
okay, listen, let me say something real
But he
quick.
went and bought the
But
rules
then,
and
yo,
water
you
from.
no, that shit right there. No, let me
That's all
say
they
this.
find themselves and he had to dry that shit.
Let me say this.
Who you talking for them kids?
Who you
For the
talking
kids.
Waters and noodles.
my kids was in. I didn't have a kid yet. Like I said, she was in Georgia.
In the works.
I was over here, but at any point, I had to come to. I had a crossover. I stopped buying shit for me. It is what it is. I had to decide a fucking man or a father. And I chose to be more of a father than a man. I didn't just forget though about myself completely, but nigga, I'm talking about been months without a haircut, bummy looking crazy, but my history.
That don't make you a man.
I'm not saying that is
I'm saying that is a part of your hygiene. But what makes you a man is being able to take care of yourself. Hierarchy of needs is food and water.
No.
What do? He had the noodles and the water.
When you have a baby, Tony.
Hey, now, he's doing that shit. Search Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's the bullshit way.
And that's how men look at life. We look at life through our brain. We don't look at life through our
If
heart.
I looked at my life as far as putting my kids first,
That's what I'm saying.
No.
But he still had to get
No,
the money.
this is what I'm trying to say. This is
there's
this is
been
what I'm trying
so
to say.
many times where my black ass has went home. I've lost weight. I've stressed out. But in the same sense, that is my fucking sacrifice.
I get it.
I don't gotta eat. I
Correct.
don't. I'm
But
gonna be
listen.
honest with you. I don't have to eat.
And that is
But if
because
they
you have
eat,
a
I'm
mother's, you have a
I'm
mother's.
gonna say eat on food.
That is how
It's a
your
it's a
nature is.
responsibility.
Even
But I
if-
will suck it up and I will tighten up these bootstraps and do whatever the fuck needs to be done.
Mother's
Whether
baby.
I eat or
Father's
whether the
baby.
fuck I don't.
He
Nah.
said daddy's baby.
Daddy's baby, mama's baby. Mama had that baby. Mama feel that connection with that baby.
See?
Daddy.
It ain't about the
No.
connection, dog.
Okay, that's my
But
baby.
it's a lot of women that got
That's my
connection
baby.
with.
Oh, that's my baby. You know what
I
I'm
will
saying?
say
That's what it is.
I will say this. It's a lot of women with connection to their babies that can't say that they know or have poured into their fucking child the way I have. So don't do that.
I'm not
Don't
even talking
do
about
that.
And it's a lot of niggas who can get a child to work.
I know some good daddies. I know some good full-time fathers that take that's more nurturing than the women. So I do.
And that is an outlier because the mama is always gonna feel that baby more than the daddy do.
This is what I'm
Believe
trying
me.
to
That
say.
she ain't got it. Because she brought that baby out of
Yeah.
food. He got that mother and that nurturing bone.
And that's true too.
They don't necessarily because
But as the father though, you know what I'm saying, he gotta get that money first. He get that money on the road. But like he said, he went out there getting the money to buy no jewelry and no liquor or nothing like that. He was getting all that money and sending it back home. And that's how a man is wired after you start having a family. You're willing to provide, but first you have to provide for yourself. That's all I'm saying.
you gotta be straight first before you can make any straight.
Secure your own breath mask before securing the breath mask up.
But he's saying once he take his food and noodles, he's sending money back for the
Oh, I'm sending the breath mask over here. That's what the fuck a man does. A man is here to give, but he has to give to himself first.
Just let me
That's
know
it.
when I can say something.
And you ain't fucking with no man if you gotta build with the man for you gotta pull him up. He ain't got his boots laced up. You gotta pull him up by the bootstraps and give him all this shit. You got a boyfriend you like.
My vocabulary different, sweetheart.
You got a boyfriend that you might like, but you ain't got no man. You know what I'm saying? A man can take care of himself, can sustain on his own two
Even
feet.
still,
That's what I'm saying. Why would you even
You
let her
can't
around
even
him?
come around me.
Why would you even let her fuck
Cause
with
she
this
gonna
nigga?
tell you how to make more money than that nigga is.
Why would you
But
let
that's
her
what
fuck
I
with this
poured
nigga?
into her. That's my sacrifice. That was
spent a
that
lot. You
was
invested
my
a lot
blood.
on her.
That's my sweat.
Exactly.
That's my tears. So if a
Exactly.
nigga can't come around and he can't even keep up with her fucking vocabulary,
Then
he
why you
out the
bother
door.
her? You need to have you
He
somebody
out the
high value
door.
six
He
figures.
out the door cause she gonna show me how to make
That's
more
not
money.
I was about to say she can provide for
Oh,
herself.
Not only that,
So
not
she's not
only that,
looking for the money.
not only that, she still got all the value that she was born with.
That's not
$1 million.
high value.
But she don't need
Okay.
that to take
Shawty
care
got
of
$1
it.
million.
Anybody
Don't
can
know.
make six figures. That's not high value. Stop listening to that fucking bullshit, that damn tomfoolery. No, that's not fucking high value. All right, we can make our own fucking money. I'm tired of hearing that stupid
It
shit.
ain't
No.
even about the
It's
money.
not
A
about
woman
high
is born with
value.
her value.
No, what I'm saying.
A woman is born with her value.
No, a value is intrinsic to like.
That don't say intrinsic. So if a woman's value is intrinsic, and she
No,
gives away,
high value
if
is
she
a
gives
nigga that know how to
away,
listen to a statement before
If
he
she
gotta
gotta have
answer
a
the
money,
fucking
she
gotta have a
fucking
woman.
you
statement.
gotta talking before you make the statement.
No, nigga.
Look.
I didn't fucking live my
TikTok,
goddamn motherfucking
TikTok. I know you did. That's all anything, you know what I'm
So let
saying?
me know when, let me
But
know when
look,
you
a
can keep
woman
up
is born with
anything.
her value
woman don't
intrinsically,
have
and once she
no
gives it away, it just becomes like second use shit. My thing is, you find you a woman, they worth $1 million. That's worth every minute. That's what a man want to get up and work for every morning. A woman is dedicated to his process. Only a woman can pair bonds with one man in her life. That's all it is. So as soon as in America, we promote the whole sex thing and everything. You get a woman second and third, you get her third, fourth body, and that's a good body. Now these bitches got 20, 30, 40 bodies. So my thing is you can never pair bond with a woman, and you actually trying to be her husband and provide for her, all she gonna do is take everything she can get, and then once it's all gone, and you can't provide no more, and your low is your low, how low can she go? She can't go very low. Read the book of Job. Job's wife even told him to curse God and turn away. And when Job didn't, he got double for his trouble because guess what? A man stands on his own 100%.
She can go low. Eve was in the garden with Adam, butt naked, eating apples.
But that was low. That wasn't low. That wasn't low.
She was laying low.
How was that low? He had everything. It says he had everything. He named every animal. He knew everything. Man.
God did.
Perfect man.
God gave them that. Adam didn't create the trees and the animals.
No,
God
no,
gave
no. I'm gonna go back to
And he
that
decided
because
to share
no,
it.
that's
What
it. I can
God
really
said
see that.
was
You know what I'm
created one
saying?
for Adam.
No,
Not
yes.
to be equal to
But he
Adam.
but he didn't have no money.
He had all the
He didn't
riches.
have no money.
The garden
Money
was
was-
richer than this earth.
But she
is.
already had what she got there, so she didn't understand the value of what she was already getting. That's why she was like,
Let's go.
you know,
No, no.
so she didn't understand the value. God said, y'all got everything. Don't eat free.
Tell her.
Don't eat free right here.
He didn't say to her though.
Hey, baby.
No.
I know we got a
He told
But
her.
I want to eat out this little snake said he want to get out this tree right here. You want to look at it?
At what point did we have to attribute
And he was like, well, baby, I said, I'm with
No,
it.
that ain't how it is.
Oh, he's out here, bro.
Every story about it ain't even no Adam.
Oh, he's with them on it.
Nah.
What's our next song? What's
First
our
of all, how we get on that?
I got a question.
Ace said he got a question. Ace said
Okay,
he got a
because
question.
since I've been married, and I ain't gonna hold you, I've had probably, if you take just 10, 20 minutes, I probably had 3 to congratulate me with no shade.
For real.
Like, hey bro, congratulations, you married.
Talk
You
your
feel me?
shit.
Because everybody else, nah, y'all shit. The other 17, hey bro, you married, congratulations. I hope it lasts forever.
My condolences.
Or, yeah, shit like that. My condolences, or you don't tuck your dick, my boy, or
Tuck it on in, nigga.
congratulations, my boy. Let me know when the divorce party. Like, I heard out of 20, 17 negatives. And it got to the point point where now, especially in this generation that we in, man, nobody really respects marriage. If
Yeah.
I say I'm married, that shit this don't do shit.
Don't nobody respect.
It actually attracts more bullshit.
Yeah.
It attracts more bullshit.
No,
Yep.
the relationship value lost its value once women they start for real out in the open, being like, fuck these niggas. We really don't care about these niggas. Like, oh, we be in a relationship with
The
her.
difference is,
We on social media and she got
but women cheat for different reasons than men. And I don't give a damn about, I don't give a damn about how these females present in the social media. One thing I have always said, women have to start being real with themselves. You gotta start paying attention to your fucking feelings. Like, if you're not willing to be the side bitch, stop signing up to be the
Yo, the side bitch, whole shit. Like, in our parents' generations, if you a side bitch, you a goddamn scarlet. You a skank. Everybody gonna be like, hey, don't leave that motherfucker around your man. Nowadays, you a side motherfucker wanna take pictures. Niggas gonna go on dates. You want main motherfucking bitch status. But I don't see the point of it. It's not just a sex thing, though. It's not just about sex. Before I understood it, okay, it's just about sex.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
where we fucked up at that point. We started allowing these women to have too much of a voice in that sex and started letting them bitches decide how we treat our main bitch instead of our side bitch.
No.
You gotta take your side bitch straight. Man's in the house, if you got a side bitch on a trip.
If you got a side bitch, she's supposed to know her motherfucking place.
Period.
That shit's
Say
crazy.
that for a
And if
woman
you
in the
start to
story.
my motherfucking woman, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
It's all
Period. Yo, I'm not playing, nigga. If I got a side bitch, she better not never try my woman.
Goddamn.
Okay,
Hey, I was crazy. I was so
Joey.
mad. I'm not even gonna.
No, I take care of my house. And
You know what I'm saying? You can't stay at the house if you got anything going on outside of the house.
They ain't got no consequences for infidelity.
So, Lord have mercy, because the rabbit holes is getting big.
You gotta
right
stop
now.
pointing. You gotta stop pointing again.
Yeah, it's the first star.
The rabbit holes are getting big. They're funky.
Aren't they?
Sheesh. Okay.
Sorry.
So,
We ain't talking about this shit.
okay, my thing is this. I'm gonna be completely honest, and I say this all the time, and I'm gonna be the old lion to say this shit. I'm gonna be the old to say this shit. Women have to start taking accountability for their feelings. A lot of women will subside how they feel just to have a certain status.
How you feel? You know you a side bitch.
I'm gonna be completely honest. That's in our DNA. It's not in our DNA.
Battery.
It's
Battery.
on which?
The computer, 7%.
There it go right there. Where the battery goes.
It's a plug right here, but I don't know if it's close enough.
So Diane, all you have to do is plug the battery in. That, come on.
Okay, but it's not.
Okay, plug that into that.
Okay, so then you gotta feel like if you're paying the bills,
Come on.
and if you're doing everything at home,
Like I do
is it
in my
okay?
normal life.
Is it okay to step out?
What is stepping
That's
out?
I need to look at the order number
What is
like.
stepping out?
This is the light lights.
Let me say this.
Plug this in,
Let me say this and I'm gonna let them have
and
it.
let's
These
plug this
women are
back
involved
up.
with women.
Thank you, babe.
If I'm taking care of myself, I put myself
It
into the
will
best position.
slide that over
I'm
some
automatically
more.
establishing
And
a
you
position
got
with
it.
the woman that I'm talking to. Is no, you're not gonna be the only one I'm talking to because
got
for
it.
one, baby, it ain't about a tit for tat thing, but we can go
There we
just
go.
down the
You
list.
good?
You
Okay,
ain't
yeah.
just fucking with me.
Yeah.
So we go all that out the way.
But that's a conversation.
Yeah.
So what?
That's my shit that I do don't bend on your shit. So my thing is, if you fucking with me, you fucking with me for a reason because I'm. No. I am. You like me because I'm
You're
shining.
not though. I like
Look.
how you talk
Look,
about
my thing
my
is-
feet.
my
I like
thing
you remember my birthday.
That's
You
cool.
walk
You
that.
gotta get to that part first. But
This
hey,
is out here.
the lightning bug gotta get in the jar first. But that motherfucker shine motherfucker first, right?
Yeah.
So guess what? The
You
lightning bug
talking
shine.
like you doing
So-
something that can't no other nigga do.
But they
Stop
can't.
talking about.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't feel like you're.
But my thing is, I'm not worried. I'm worried about myself. If I'm taking care of myself to the T, to where I'm
They don't
at,
make you
y'all know where y'all
feel
see, motherfucker. Y'all see 5'10", 6'2". And I'm not saying I'm not talking shade on them niggas. But hey, this nigga work every day, got dirt on his nails. Cool, that's him. But guess what? This is me. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about I'm astute with the Most High. I wake up and I pray an hour a day. I go to the gym every day. I work over 10 hours a day. I drink a gallon of water a day. I drink a gallon. I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that in front of your podcast. But look, I'm just saying. I drink a gallon of water a day. I'm on my herbs. I'm plant based. When I know who I am, and I'm like, the woman can't do nothing but
So
be
what
attracted to
happens
like
when that's
moths
not
to a
enough?
flame. You feel what
What
I'm saying
happens
about?
when that's
So
not
my
enough?
thing is when you
Oh,
talking, we talking high esteem.
enough,
That's what I'm saying, but y'all keep cutting me off as I'm talking. When you hold yourself in high esteem, when you actually hold yourself to a different flame than other niggas do, you don't look at the same on it. I'm not looking at these niggas as lower weights. Heavy. They have different weight classes. I'm a different weight class. The woman doesn't appeal to me. So you have to prove your value as a woman. Just as God looked at Adam and said, it's not good for this man to be alone. But that's after 6 days of him working and after days of pleasure. Yes, you gonna see. I gotta prove myself. Come on, but you gotta step up to.
prove to me that you can do these things.
And I'm proving to
So
myself.
what am I supposed to prove to you?
That's what I'm
That
saying.
you supposed to.
That's your version. That's it.
That you're a virgin and you're able to get on my program. That
Hey,
you're able to be submissive to
I'm
this.
playing devil's advocate.
You niggas say you a virgin. You know what go and stay
If we
there.
talking about the Bible though, if we talking
Hey,
about the Bible,
that's why everything's going fucked up. Because it ain't
Yeah.
going according to
Okay, wait.
That's why it ain't going
She wasn't a wife.
She was the queen of Israel.
Oh, you
They
are.
had to go left.
Oh, you her.
To go left.
He used her.
That's the book of 2
I don't know
Kings.
what the
I've
fuck
read
they
it.
got.
Ahab's wife. That was Ahab's wife. She led many Israelites to
He
serve
still used
Baal.
her. She was good. She was a whore. He used her in the book.
But he didn't use her for good. He didn't use her for
Go
good.
ahead, Macy. Go
That's why she
ahead.
got she
okay,
to
Macy.
serve Baal.
my hoes get married anyway.
Bible
Man, my Bible is funny. You talking about
Mercedes.
Know what I'm saying? How you know it's
Okay.
real? Get blotted out. The real get blotted out. Anytime I get to talk, get blotted out. I let everybody talk, but as soon as I say 3 sentences, shoot out.
I got a couple of sentences for you.
It's your podcast. So I'm trying to do that, but Tasha ain't gonna touch me.
I got a couple of sentences. So when I say these, is your blood pressure gonna stay the same?
Why
You
do
are
that?
average.
You are Walmart coming back.
And you like, ain't it? Whole Foods usually
I'm just talking to the camera.
You're
Get into the
Let's talk to the
Come on,
camera.
man. I got it.
Do we got the belly and the frame?
That's
Shit
all.
is lit.
like
Like,
that. I think.
it's a fresh
Hey.
ass.
Tasha,
Need y'all to take care of your gut and know that berries are good. It's a good ass fucking strawberry.
That's why you don't bring intelligent folks in here.
So, okay, this is I can't get
I don't know, man.
what, because for me, I'm gonna be honest.
You're
skill. You can't show me a resource. You can't show me how I can grow. You can't show me a motherfucking thing that I already came to the table with, my nigga. So, in the grand scheme of things, just because you have bills and beat on your chest, you're not.
There's no such thing as an alpha
I
female.
will respect any man
No such
that
thing.
takes care of his household. But what I haven't heard you say is you don't pour into your woman. Right? You would never grow. I'm telling you, when you start to a woman that you're fucking equal, you will grow. And that multiply and count. I tell you what, here goes.
That's what it is. Y'all become one flesh when you marry one. I'm building myself. I'm not there. I'm building myself to be the top candidate. So
You say is this is what I'm offering.
So I feel like y'all. When I met my wife. I was not ready to pour into her. So if that's what I understand what you're saying, because I told her straight up, we doing what we do. I told her straight up, I can't be that man for you. I can't give you nothing. I'm building myself my bread. If you want to ride with me, wow, we're gonna be best friends first. So I can't give you that. And she chose. That's why we were just. But I had that conversation with her. Let's. Listen, I feel hands to give her what the fuck she needs at all. You so if he's talking about that point in my life, I understand what the fuck man. But I understood that, and once I got to the point where I feel like I got myself her.
Okay, everybody. Everybody. Stop. Okay. All right. Everybody. Good. All right.
You do. We need a mic. We need something like hold it.
The mics don't. No, that shit don't.
Not like a
I'm not being like Matrix. I know you probably misunderstood first before you want to relationship. And mostly these dudes nowadays are
thing that I hear you saying about being a man
what is
is
it?
being able to pay rent and pay bills.
That's not
It takes more than that.
it takes way more than that.
A woman that is more sexually smart than you, if you can't pour into that woman, she gonna stop looking at you as a man because you can't feed her mentally. We don't give a fuck about that bread. We gonna get out there with extra cards, and then we gonna embarrass you on the amount of money that we're gonna fucking get. Now, are you shit together? Are you still gonna be around that shit?
Having a woman that hold you down, you gotta also be a man that can be held down.
I get it, but I would never.
Anything in the world right
And I love it. My mother's a black woman. I love
Say about that.
what are we they're doing their thing, we're doing our thing.
You have said nothing.
But the young men, no young men. Nobody's better than young men. You do that when the Jewish people make sure you get your own money, have your own 8,000, and then worry about some pussy. Do it for 3 months. How about you not busting for 3 months? And you real like task goes. I know how to stop trade options. These are my skills that pay bills, and that's how I go into a drone. I'm gonna fly a drone, real skill, give real motherfucking thrills, and then worry about the bitches. Worry about the bitches first, because my thing is, then your life will be around worried about women. Women want a man on his own 2 feet. I think girls. My thing is, if you want a real man, you want a man to stand on his own 2 feet. You want him to not be dead. You want to have something like that. And it's all. Guess what? She needs a place to go to lick. They want women to stand up. They want women to take care of you. Why would you do that when she just look at you and say that she lose sexual attraction? The most alpha version of yourself, you're gonna win. And I bet I was talking about learn the game at first seat front row. Yeah, you see she's still stepping around the people. Learn at first seat front row. Yeah.
Okay. We interrupt.
Hey, now we don't hear from right here is actually got a wife holding it down. What do you think?
Have you?
Oh, thank you. We all cut you off, and I had to get that out. Brother, she wins.
Saying he said I had to step around TikTok.
And I
Period.
You are.
We gotta start getting that choice.
Holla.
Right. My
what we talking about is I feel like a lot of people get trapped into relationships or situations they want to do. Lying, or it be the cap, glimmer, all that other shit. Like I said, when I found my woman, I told her straight up, look, I'm not where the fuck I need to be for me. So I can't be where the fuck you need to be for you. If you wanna rock with me,
But that was
this shit come on with me.
And look what
And when that time came and I got on my shit, she was the only fucking option. All the other motherfuckers in my ear, the fuck on. Like, you were the only fucking option because you held me down, and I understand that. You see that. But at the end of the day, that's me as a working man. That's me as a trying man. You can't just get sold on potential with no fucking results because you'll be there fucking forever. You can't goddamn fix somebody who don't want to be fixed. Period. So I did for me, and I told her that.
First, but he was vulnerable with him.
And that's I'm not about
That's
to.
how you find it.
But as a man, how can I be vulnerable to you and you quick to screenshot shit, tell motherfuckers shit like that? It's embarrassing. I don't even want to go that far. I have a lot of homeboys. I'm the only married when I have my own homeboys. Okay, I'm 27.
Oh, you my junior. What the fuck?
I love you.
So I'm the only married when I'm my homeboys. So everybody think all the options, the answers, and all the other shit. But at the end of the day, it gotta just come down to motherfucking love. It gotta come down to I wanna rock with you. You wanna rock, fuck everybody else.
Right.
But it's in service to that person for the fucking life. Don't ever do it if you're gonna be wasting your time, your mother. Fuck it, it's service. Before you go. Cool, I fixed baby bottle. Sacrifice I can make that ain't gonna kill myself.
Right.
Going through life, going through my marriage without
Right.
doing everything one person not. It can be the smallest shit that means for me, especially it's the small shit. I give a fuck about the big shit. I goddamn build up for mine.
Right.
And I feel like that's where everybody wants. Nobody wants to be like, oh, I gave you this motherfucker everything. That's where you have. Hey, my nigga.
I don't want to be the
Put the fingers in your head. And if he's not giving it to me,
how?
then that's
You can't expect exact energy for exact energy because he doesn't bring the same.
once I have to
He's a
communicate
different
with him,
being.
I like flowers. I like to go.
And he has to be able to-
He gonna take my rub my feet, he gonna give me flowers.
He gonna get you flowers and
It's
he
a
gonna get your
communication
feet rubbed and
thing.
everything. He has to be able to provide for that.
The provider thing, a man should
You gotta be
already
able to provide for that.
he should already be used to doing shit for people. That's
For
why
his first.
he can do that. He should, I
That's
wake up
what
every
makes
day,
him a man,
pay
right?
my bills, brush my teeth.
He doing what he got to do for
So
him.
I got to do that. That's a given. So
That's
like, when
a
I
man,
meet a
right?
man, when he wash my car, I appreciate it. If he pay my bills, or he rub my feet, I appreciate it. I appreciate it 10 times more. I know what I went through to get my car clean. I know I had to take my trash out, bring that water, and walk up the stairs. So when a man does that shit for me, I got a problem cooking the grocery part of the stairs. He paid. Why the fuck should I? And I ain't never around you know, but then that works for us. That works for my household.
And that's why we can never argue truly what a relationship looks like. Because if
Cause when I go to my clean, it's a tank full of gas.
If my
You should
bitch
go
like
upstairs
this,
and
we like
ready
this.
for a warm meal. That should be it. That's the understanding we got. That's the understanding we got.
Understand they got the deal they made, the bargain they made, you know what I'm saying? The relationship that they came on, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But before he has to be a party, to enter into a bargain, you have to be a fully standing legally party. You have to be a man. Provide for yourself, brother. If you can't provide for yourself, you don't need no pussy. What you need pussy for? You need to get some money, nigga. That's number one motivator. How much you need a pussy for you in here? So you want me to want me to you better have that tight grip.
What it be, man. It gotta get back to being in fucking service to one another. If you It's I'm not gonna hold you. There's I ain't gonna call name like that. But dude, listen to a lot of motherfuckers. Motherfuckers just selfish.
So, okay.
Motherfuckers just selfish because I'm but if you feel uncomfortable, okay, and as a reciprocator, if this mother, I had a long ass day, my back hurts, I ask you to rub my back, and you, I'm never gonna ask you again.
Exactly.
And that's not the person you need.
Right.
People be goddamn. I get it, bro. The pool out here is fucking trash. I know a lot of people going back to the exit, all that shit. But goddamn, you gotta stand up. I'd rather I pray every motherfucking day I found her. If I did not find her, I feel like a single. Because since I found her, I have not found shit that I want to pour into since then. Honestly.
Ain't no more
I don't like how you just came to me just like 5 minutes ago. I don't like how you came to me about 5 minutes ago talking about you doing everything generic. You generic and put me. Look. Now look. I work out at least 1 hour every day. I drink a gallon of water at least every day. I've been on super intensive for the last. When I start talking to a bunch of motherfucking how blind mother me. See what I'm talking about? Is I have discipline, man. If you don't have discipline first, you ain't shit, my nigga. And that's what these girls are out here fucking with. Is undisciplined ass boys because like how you don't like the word female, I don't need girls or they're women. Female that means pussy.
Everything.
So ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what's out here.
See?
Exactly. So my thing is, he just clarified me, my homie. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is,
That's the part of
you talking about what makes you different. I have a spiritual student with the Most High. I actually know the name of the Most High. You say that, that ain't nothing. But who does that? Who actually takes the real Sabbath day off?
Okay,
Who actually
you
drinks a gallon of water a day?
you're doing for yourself.
And as a man, you have to do for yourself first before you add the woman to the cake. The cake is being baked. The icing needs to be bad. I need a 10 on the icing and the cherry, my niggas. Because that icing can't be no 5, can't be no 4, can't be no bunny. When she go to the stove, can't be none of that shit.
I know,
Can't be none of that shit.
I understand.
With a real rock.
I
A real rock. You feel me? I get it every day. Like a real rock. And a real woman, want a real rock. That's all I gotta say. These hoes, these little girls, they want these little dummy.
You have to, I agree with that part. You have to, discipline is the
Number uno. But how I lead you, I can't lead myself. I'm making up first. How do you provide for another that you don't secure your own goodness first? That don't mean shit, but I have a spiritual truth. I also have the guidance of the Most High. I can go the right way. If you don't have the Most High guiding you, you don't have nothing. Remember that. If you don't have the Most High guiding you, don't make them have it, you ain't got nothing. Who said I got a six pack? My thing is,
Because you're not jacking off that.
but my thing is, okay, but think about a nigga who's jacking off, who's smoking cigarettes, who ain't drinking water today, who don't fuck with the Most High. You rather follow that motherfucker than to follow me? That's what's wrong with society. The women are all fucking fugazi. It's like you're every fucking where, and you don't know who to pick, and when you pick the wrong choice, you start blaming all the other men. And my thing is, pick better men, bitch. That's all my thing is, pick better men. Pick better men.
I told you you wanted to say bitch. Didn't I say that?
Excuse me. That's my language, and that's how I talk when I come from my lifestyle. But pick better men.
But in the same sense, let me school you to a real man, right?
From her point of view, what a real man is. Excuse me, Tommy challenge you so beautiful. Let me tell her from what a real man, from her point of view, what it is.
Let me give you that.
What would it be? What would it be?
A real man
What would it be?
for this podcast first,
Right.
carried all fucking shit, right?
Okay.
And just because he don't drink a gallon of water
her get to what the fuck she needed to
He
get
helped
to.
her to
And
help
guess
me to
what?
get to where she got to be.
He not gonna feel no type of way,
He don't have to feel no type of way.
Cause guess what? When you need this nigga gonna pull up, he gonna like, hey, did you have a great show?
And grab all this
He gonna
shit
be like, yep.
and load it out as a man's supposed to, and do what he supposed to do as he came in as a man's supposed to. And land for you.
You know what he gonna sit to? He gonna sit to breakfast and eggs. He gonna sit at close watch. He gonna sit to all of this motherfucking shit. You wanna
That's
know why?
good.
Because he pours it to me like I fucking pour it to him.
Now what about what you
It's
said?
something different.
What about what you
Because
said?
I haven't heard you say that yet.
What about what you said?
Ain't nothing that you talk about your body.
My thing is, my mind, and I said more about that.
I don't want you to fucking water in your body, dog.
I'm saying, how you talking about that? You said nothing about the spiritual astuteness of the man.
Come on, I don't want to hear about that.
You said nothing about the spiritual astuteness of the man.
What you keep doing for your
And everything that the Most High be glorified. If you're not glorifying the Most High, your life is worth nothing. And that's why the society, like I said, is on its head. You feel me? You keep talking about what's physical. I can talk about what's physical, but I can talk about what's spiritual, mental, emotional. When you're right there, you're 100. As a man, I take care of myself.
I made sure for a fact on the stove. My man got food to motherfucking eat.
That's good. I make sure I got that for myself.
He got shit that motherfucking take to work. He don't have to
I got
worry
shit for
about
my
nothing.
motherfucking self.
Which
And
is
you're
why he
supposed
don't
to.
have to worry about pouring into me.
You're
But I ain't heard you pour. I ain't heard you say nothing. I heard you talk about water. I heard you talk about listen. Wait, nobody give a fuck about that shit.
If they don't, why the fuck is society being towards that way?
I
Why you got so much
express-
skinny fit, O positive, all these weight loss things? Please, everybody wants to fucking be me. Don't even do it. But I stand as a man first. That's what I'm saying. I stand on my own principles. I would never push a woman to be anything that I'm not. That's what a leader is. A leader leads from the front. I get out here, I make sure that my health is 100. My mentality is 100. My spirituality is 100. Shut the fuck up and obey. You feel me? Because if I'm good at my answer, that's all I need a woman for. What else you need a woman for sex? What else you need a woman for sex?
Pay your own bills.
Let me know. You need to make you drink. You need to make you some family. You can't make yourself. You can't make your own money. Exactly. They don't like that shit. And when they don't like that shit, let's talk about it. Because you can't replace the imprint. So my thing is, if you ain't getting her first, nigga, you getting her worse, nigga. You ain't getting her first, you getting her worse, my nigga. And like I said, I stand on my own 210 as a man. That's what it is.
You gonna find you a virgin?
You said what?
You gonna look for a virgin?
You goddamn sure. That's what I'm saying to myself.
Where you
I've
going?
been 120
Where you gonna find her at?
Hey,
Church?
you asked for something.
Are you going to church? Even if Sunday,
No.
Sunday. Are you going to find her this Sunday?
Easter. You don't even know time. If you didn't know time, if they have 366 days in a leap year, if you have 366 days in a leap year every 4 years, how is a day that falls on one day the same every day throughout 2,000 years? Y'all are misled. I have the true knowledge. What I'm saying is if I follow my guidance, I'll find my verses. I don't worry about
He
what
said,
I'm
fuck
finding.
Google, he got it.
Y'all was saying, y'all need to pass over this.
Hey, nigga, ass cheese.
Pass over ass cheese. Last month.
What the fuck G's with, nigga? Ass G's? I was like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
so-
Yo,
Y'all can
oh,
sit down.
Oh,
Damn, ASD.
Somebody asking questions about what is the meaning of life. You ain't got none.
So,
You ain't got none.
with you lifting your hands, that brought me to another topic.
Yeah, come on with it. Now I want to sit down and live. I want to hear everybody still living. They gonna be funny. They gonna.
why don't you take center stage?
Why don't you
Hey,
just?
is your wife looking for you?
Come on.
Why don't you just finally be
Okay,
quiet?
all right, everybody, listen.
You know, she was.
That's good, that's why I need you for it.
Listen.
I was dropping that.
How you doing, wife?
Okay, so everybody have a seat.
I'm giving my answer. Nobody's gonna hear my full answer, so I'm not really worried about nobody's answer to the question.
So,
I don't even.
with that being said, okay, so the next topic is, and I know this is one that you feel super on. Why it's all them?
That's all, yeah. I'm trying to do something.
No, it doesn't bring
I ain't gonna hear what I gotta say no way, so fuck y'all.
If you already up on her ass, then yeah, that's
No, bro.
That's not no bully. You already love her.
Oh shit.
Leviticus 15 and 25, bro. No, bro.
Oh,
Let's pull it out.
What
No,
that say?
bro. If a woman have an issue of blood in her flesh, she is unclean for those days. Anything that she touches is unclean. So my thing is, that's why I'm not in a relationship now, because I can habitate with a woman. I have to have my own cohabitation. My thing is, when she's unclean, once in her 28 days, because a month is 28 days. You gotta look at February, that's the only true month. The month is 28 days. Once in them 28 days, 3 to 4 days, she's gonna be unclean for sure. 7 to 8 by the way of the Most High. She is unclean. Everything she touches is unclean. So hey, that means that you can't even, you know what sin is? Sin is separate me to sin. That means he separates himself from you. So that means lying, stealing, killing. He look at all that shit the same. So the fact that you laying up with a bleeding woman in your bed, and he can't talk to you. Leviticus 15 and 25.
Hey, where's that scripture?
Leviticus 15 and 25.
that's why.
Leviticus 15 and 25. You got sidebar. You got sidebar saying that I'm speaking
Also,
truth.
fail their master. Fuck you talking about?
Hey, but husband.
Get a slave, bitch.
No, but husband and master are interchangeable. So your wife is your wife speaks to you as a husband, my nigga. Like a husband and master are interchangeable. Meaning when you have a wife, she speaks to you as her master. That's why when they pair bond with the first nigga they fuck, when they do their virginity, they break that cherry. That's it. Nigga,
Only got it.
Who fucking the bitch on their period?
They got stop picking Christ 18.
Tip top all in the playback.
So,
Look on there. She
okay.
Okay, Blue Devil.
I'm trying to say, sign the motherfucking hedgehog.
Because the
For
motherfucker
listen.
Messiah.
Okay. So, yeah, get loose of her.
Yo,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, watch it.
Hey, there we go. Come on,
I
Mars.
know.
Come on, Mars. Come on, Mars.
I
Yeah.
really
Come
like
on.
that. I really like
the
that.
lava to the
I'm telling you, okay?
You so crazy.
You finna break in there with this motherfucker. Don't do it.
I hope
You
so.
finna break in there with this motherfucker.
You ain't saying shit that ain't been said already. Matrix.
My thing is this. Okay. So now that we are on this particular topic and we are talking about pleasing your partner or whatever, I understand that Spree feels a certain type of way about giving your partner head, and he has quote unquote religious reasons as to why he does not do that.
I didn't even say nothing about religious. I just said on a period.
No. You didn't have to say.
As a wise man supposed to.
You didn't have to say.
What's that?
You didn't have to say religious. My thing is this. It's a whole marriage thing.
Come into it. Come into
It's
it.
a whole marriage.
Come into it.
I mean, I'm not trying to.
I know they was waiting on
like,
you. They were waiting on you.
like, see,
Ain't no less is more.
You know, y'all in the windows, whatever. This is how do you feel about it? Because do you receive it though?
Do I receive what?
Yes.
I receive the
The whole business to me. God doggone, take the Christmas gift, don't give it back.
I need to give it to the woman.
Come on, man. Look,
I'm saying, I don't want to talk about it, right? never did it. I've done it before. But as a man, as the man I've grown into, knowing what I like and what I don't like, knowing what I don't want, not to say, okay, I ain't no pussy.
Man, bitch.
I love that.
And guess what? My catch hand like my key pads. Nigga, my last bitch, I let her go 5 years. Never ate a pussy. Ever. Never. Independent.
My thing is, why calling her?
Because I said the bitch name, they gave me like, oh, y'all know her name, her, this, that, the other.
Just call her her. But
This is
why-
I'm her podcast. Still, my thing is all the different man.
Perfect.
The bitch I was with,
Don't
I
make
did it.
excuses because it's
And I was on some chicken shit.
Chicken
Chipping shit. I'm on some chipping shit. And I'm talking, I'm dating her. And no, that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? That is not my thing. I'm not saying I did it before. But I bring up wood to the job. You feel me? I bring up wood to
How much
I know that I'm not gonna let Buddha hold action. I ain't gonna lie.
you can't fuck with none of that Sodom and Gomorrah shit either.
Hey,
You
hey,
can't fuck with none of
hey,
that
hey,
shit.
hey,
You know that Google shit, boy.
Toes, all that shit.
All 9 courses of the golf course is green.
I'm booking it. Bitch. Hello? I'm a big old
Yo, nowadays, man. What it is, man?
I'm a lot of
Hold on. Me and is talking back here. Hold on.
The men just, oh my god, oh my god. This totally has to
Hey, man,
be.
you already asked
Shut up, bitch.
As a man, why don't you eat pussy?
As a man, why I don't eat pussy? Because I don't want to.
That's understandable.
Because I don't want to.
That's your choice.
And my thing is, when I'm in a relationship with a woman, I lay that shit down from the jump. Man, I don't want to. Now, I ain't gonna say I don't never look at a woman and be like, God damn, my booty so big, niggas wanna bite that booty. But I don't wake up in the morning saying, I got a hankering for that. No, nigga, I don't wanna taste none of that, my nigga. Yeah, I get head in the strangest places, you feel me? And we ain't trading places. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trading places with no. No. That's just me. I'm single. I'm motherfucking 25 forever. And I'm already living, you feel me? I can do that. Look at me. You think I gotta get on my knees?
Nice on the camera, boy.
You think I gotta get down on my knees? You think I gotta get down on a woman and allow her to lead me, guide me, push me? I don't do all that, bro. I'm the guider. I'm the leader. And guess what? It always works. It always works, nigga. It always works.
To me, it sounds like to me.
What it sound like, emotion?
You don't know what you're doing when you get down.
Oh, I'm eating the pussy. I can name on one hand how many times I've eaten the pussy, but when I was a child, I put away childish things. And when I became a man, I
Wait, I'm sorry.
See,
That's
I
my
mean, that's what you
question.
believe.
Are you telling me that you were eating pussy at 9 years old?
who's 9?
I just want to know. I'm concerned.
I don't.
No.
0.
Do you receive head?
What it
0. I receive every pleasure from that's my time before.
completely honest.
Sex is a woman's time before.
When is your time to get head?
No, my turn is to take and provide. If I want a woman,
So sex ain't a
Come
two-way street?
on.
Sex ain't equal to you? Sex ain't
No.
Nothing is
That
equal to me.
means he doesn't know what he's doing.
Nothing is equal to
And
me.
that's okay with him.
That's okay with me because it's okay with all the women that
He
come
don't
across
know
my
what
boat and pay me the whole time they in my boat. You feel
He
me?
don't
They
know
cool
what
with
he
not
doing.
knowing supposedly what head feel like. I don't give a fuck. You can get head from that nigga. But guess what? You can get head from that nigga. But guess what? I ain't gotta do that, baby. I ain't gotta do that.
What I'm paying you for need.
Oh, and see you fuck with a trick. So baby, cause guess
You
what?
said pay you.
definitely ain't finna pay
But
me
you the
for
trick. You ain't no pussy.
I'm not the tricking.
But what you
Baby,
getting a
I'm
lot
a
of
great
money?
white mom to the pivot.
The Jehovah's Witness. Like I said.
See, the men that are available nowadays for the women today, and the men of old that are of the mold that they can't find. You feel me? And it's worse, and it's motherfucking more rare than gold. So don't play with me. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't be pussy out.
All night, but this nigga's a pimp.
I ain't nobody
This
eating no
nigga's
pussy.
a pimp. Straight up. Like, shut
That's
up.
why you know pussy.
Everybody shut the
Say he
fuck up.
gonna, and that's okay.
And I don't give a fuck how bad a bitch is, because the
Some
better
people don't think like that.
the better she is, want to eat next week. So I need to go to bird because you motherfucker got to sit in the bathtub and motherfucker soak that thing. And nigga ain't got no number. Watch this
You
shit.
know a bitch that's 16.
Yes, nigga, that is. What are you talking about? That is what. Y'all are American. If you- As soon as she bleeds, she can breathe, bro. As soon as she bleeds, she can breathe. I'm not saying nigga no 12-year-old with a 16-year-old is bad. And I'm-
So guess what?
Why?
Guess what? So guess what?
Why?
Say they're all as bad as fuck.
They just-
We got that on the record.